Yo. Can one hear me? Yay or nay? Mega Motion's corking it. That's a good way to start the day. Whoa. People. You can hear me. Lovely jubbly. Can you hear the game? It's quite quiet. Can you hear the little slapping noises? Sup? What up, Chef Pig? Well, a few people on Twitch. I'm surprised. Don't know why I'm surprised. I shared it, but hey ho. The sound randomly starting scared the hell out of me. Well, you snooze, you lose. You know what I mean? Is this a live playthrough? Nah, I reckon we're just going to explore what this is first, and then start the PS1 version. Literally just finished the video you uploaded. Hell yeah. Also, who was the guy who said the game was supposed to be a Legends remake? His pants are on fire. Who says we're not getting both? You could have at least given us music to listen to while we waited. Alright, look. I had 3 minutes. Calm down. Right. This is sexy. Why does Stream Elements feel the need to send a message to me? I know I'm using it. Hoping to get it in a bit. Yeah, this is only like 3 gigabytes. Took ages. It didn't take long to download at all. Haven't seen this menu yet. This is really cool. Yeah, so we're going to just sort of have a look through everything first. Did you know most of the achievements are for the DOS version? I did. I've had a look at the trophies. It's quite weird. None of them are for the Jaguar port. But I'm getting 56 people. Fuck a duck. Don't do anything to ducks. But welcome, all of you. There's a hell of a lot of people in already, but that's what you get for streaming a game the day it comes out, innit? Had us waiting in awkward silence. It's only awkward for me. Alright, so we have the prototype, which I think we're going to jump into first, because that's the coolest thing. We have Rayman on PS1, which you can use these little thingies. But if you see at the bottom, I don't think you can see it at the bottom. I think it's cut off. Oh no, you can see it. Achievements will disable. No, enhancements will disable trophies. So I'm going to be playing all these without enhancements, which is annoying. Where's the widescreen setting? I'm pretty sure once you're in game, you can select that. So we're going to find out. Dude, the prototype cover is so cute. I love it. I will be honest, it's hard to keep up with the chat because there are 71 people watching. That's numbers I have never seen before. Mainly because I can't see very well. I've got the Jaguar port, which doesn't have cheats, which I'm guessing is why there's no trophies for this, because they want you to specifically not use the cheats, if that makes sense. MS-DOS has got cheats, and it's got Rayman new levels, Rayman by his fans, and Rayman 60 levels, which I now know everything about, which is that bloody video where I did every version of the game. I now know everything. Imagine 71 people in the room with you. I know. 73 now, it's stressful. That is not a noise in the game. It's par for the course though, innit? 82 people. Good grief. Suddenly famous. I know. Got the paps outside, you know. Game Boy Color port. Fair enough. Game Boy Advance port. Right. Well, we're going straight in. You know there's new music here and it's great. Yeah, I'm looking forward to trying it. Hearing it. Why are so many people watching? This is weird. I'm not that interesting. Good lord. This is older than a lot of people. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. There we go. Widescreen mode is available for every version, which is very cool. Pretty sure the sounds have gone. You think someone from Ubisoft is watching? Do you know what? There's a bloody good chance. I don't want to... Oh, Ubisoft's watching. There's a good chance, though. I know that at least the guy that runs the community page, he knows me. He knows of me. Okay, yeah, this is really cool. There's a lot of options here. You can't glide with the hair, which makes me think they just designed his hair like that originally. That's stretched. We're all stretched. So you... Oh! This thing's about 15 seconds long, isn't it? Holy macaroni. Well, look, okay. I can't keep up with all of these chats. My apologies. I'm going to look when I can. I'm going to reply when I can. But it's now 90 people, so... It's going to be interesting. There's a broken mat. Okay, so this is well and truly a prototype. Good lord. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't work, really. There's not a lot going on. But that's what it is. It is silent, so let's try out actual Rayman. You're not a fan of the new music? Hi Ben, this is Michelle Ansel. Hope you enjoy this NES prototype. I'm sure you are. We're going to start with the PS1. Use of in-game passwords may disable trophies. God damn it. This is going to be tough. That was truly a prototype. Yeah, that was unfinished. Oh, listen to that. Can you hear the music? Is it loud enough? I think it is the same prototype that was dumped online. Oh, okay, he's cooked with the music. This is filthy.
Hi, folks! You want to know what's going on? Let me tell you the story of Rayman!
Oh my god, the new music's so good!
World, nature and people live together
What?
in peace. The great Protoon provides and maintains the harmony and balance in the world.
Okay, this is... He's remade Rayman 1's music.
This apparently can't last.
With the Origins and Legends, like, sound font.
One fateful day,
So it's like the... Oh my god.
Mr. Dark steals the great Protoon and defeats Spatilla the fairy as she tries to protect
I hope they
him.
release the music on vinyl or something. Don't call them sound fonts. My apologies.
Who used to gravitate around
Oh, what up,
will
Mr.
learn
Arcadia Index?
dimensional stability and
117
stagger
people in the stream. I'm gonna pass out. Thank you all for watching.
Troublesome, isn't it? And untidy too.
Is this gonna be out for the Switch too? This is interesting, right? So
In this now unbalanced world,
it's released on
strange phenomena
PS5
begin to occur. Freaks and hostile
and it's released on
creatures appear,
Xbox Series
capturing
X,
every Electoon
but it's
they
only
can
released on the Switch
find.
1. Obviously, you can play it on the Switch 2,
They
but there's no reason for it not to be
definitely need a
compatible with
hero
PS4.
to
You know,
save them now.
if it runs on the
Don't
Switch,
you
it'll run on the
think?
PS4.
Rayman to the rescue!
Wish they included Tonic Trouble with it. To be honest, if they ever do this with Rayman 2,
Go and free
like
all
merging all the
Electoons,
Rayman 2 editions,
Rayman,
Tonic Trouble could be in
and
there.
bring back the great Protoon
You're not
from
really a fan of the music on the
mysterious
map.
kidnapper.
We'll find out. Wait, can you have the original music? I don't think so.
Until the bad guys let him do it.
I don't think so. I don't know why. I'm guessing legal reasons or something. That's normally why these things happen. Oh, do you know what? It's different. It's really, really different. I think I love it. I think... This is really good music. I love that all the menus are still exactly the same. Why'd they get rid of the original music? I don't know. They didn't specify, but... Oh. That's really cool. I'm not having the CRT filter. I want to see it. Widescreen, no filter. Let's hear First Steps, or whatever it's called. Holy shit. That's fantastic. I say this as if I haven't already heard this track, because it's the one they used in the trailer, but I'm hearing it without those annoying PlayStation people speaking over it. And you're hearing it with the annoying British man speaking over it, so it's only mildly better. Just warning you, they butchered the Batilla soundtrack. Okay. This is very much like exactly what it is. Dude that made Origins. Dude that did Origins music has done Rayman 1's music. I gotta hear the Magician's theme for the... It's worth noting at this point, if you've never watched a stream of mine of Rayman 1, I am fundamentally bad at this game. For some reason, at least in the MS-DOS version, First Steps plays on every level of the first world. Did they manage to not fix any of the PC bugs? Because this is a problem with the PC version, is that the music just fundamentally doesn't work. It triggers the wrong songs all the time. I assumed they'd fix it. Oh, I love the extra piano. Oh, listen to that. They'd better release this on Spotify today, because this is a soundtrack and a half. Yeah, the MS-DOS version is not good. Good lord, we have 161 people watching. Welcome. If you don't know who I am, you don't know who I am, and that's fine. That's as much of an introduction as I'm prepared to give. You're playing the Jaguar version, the music sounds very different from the PS1 version. No, this is the PS1 version, but it is a redone soundtrack. What I want to know, right, is the Jaguar version and the Game Boy Advance versions, they had different music to the PS1 and PC versions. Are they going to have got Christoph to go, like, make the music crusty as fuck for the other versions? Because that, you know, if they're being faithful, he's got to do two separate soundtracks, really. Who are you? Honestly, I don't know. You've been there since if I get hit I have to start Rayman 3. I never said that. Ooh. Hey. Oh, that's very Origins-y. Do you know what? I'll take it. I like it. This is different. So it seems like he's done a one-to-one remake of every track. No, not every track, but like half of them he's done a one-to-one remake. And then he just whips out some fantastic beast of a track for, like, replacing them. This is fine. This is really good. You've been there since my first stream. Yeah, I still... Promising to restart Rayman 3 if I take damage? I don't know what you're on about. I never agreed to that. Never agreed. Certainly didn't take damage within 10 minutes or anything. The music is really good. Yeah. I think that one's a good track to replace. I'm comfortable with that. You're a huge fan of the original soundtrack, but this feels like its own wonderful special thing. Exactly. The original soundtrack still exists, and if you're playing on PC, let's be honest, there's going to be a mod, like, tomorrow to replace it all. Which reminds me, not that that has got anything to do with it, but I need to officially thank Ubisoft for hooking me up with a copy of this game. That's like the only term and condition. So if I make a video about this, I got to thank them, which I did. And if I make a stream about this, I have to thank them once an hour. So hell yeah. Also, I've muted the stream so I can hear the music for myself. I'm not going to reply to you then, because you're not going to hear me. Oh no, did the stream die? No, it's still up, isn't it? There's remarkable lag on YouTube. You've got it on Switch. Can you check the PC version to see if the OG soundtrack is there? I remember Forever on PC still has it. What? The PC version on here? I want to get to Bandland. I got to hear Bongo Hills. I'm I'm happy that 30th Anniversary got released, but Cork Ben, are you even a little bit disappointed by the fact that after all these years we didn't get a new game or 3D? I'm not disappointed at all. At the end of the day, right, we're going off speculation, obviously. We can't be sure, but this game was leaked by Tom Henderson. He called it Iceman. The man also said there was another Rayman game coming and that was a remake, so I'm going to go ahead and guess that that man was correct and that they're not done, so we don't have to worry. That's my thinking. I'm desperate to hear the Mosquito soundtrack, so I'm just going to breeze through the rest of this level. But no, I'm not disappointed. Obviously I'd love like a proper 3D Rayman 4. Yeah, we're going to get another Rayman, hopefully soon. The DOS version on here is the same as this new soundtrack. Well, that makes sense. Question is, how many years will it take? The remake that's not this. What happened to Super Wide? Oh, it's the boss fight, isn't it? I don't think a boss fight would work if they changed the aspect ratio. That is something worth remembering. The boss fights are not in widescreen. That is not surprising at all. Look at me, I've only taken damage once. Did you say you can't crawl in the PC version? Because that's unusual. I feel like you must have been able to. This music's good. I think all the music's good, actually. This is fantastic. Do you think it'll finally be Rayman 4 or a remake of Rayman 2 and 3? I'll be completely honest with you. If the leaks are to be believed, it's gonna be a Rayman Legends remake. Which, hey, look, not the best idea, but I'm all for it because it's more Rayman. We got to take what we can get. And if this is what we can get, then I'm happy. Oh shit! Wow, a lot of people watching. Again, thank you very much for watching. This is very unusual. You might be the only person to start playing this and immediately go to the DOS version. There is a very solid chance you are. At some point, and I don't think I'm going to do it on a stream because it's probably not that interesting for other people to just watch me reading things, but I cannot wait to have a proper look at the museum stuff they've got with all of the history and all the interviews. If I had this game, I'd mod it immediately. What, to change the music? The music is a mixed bag, I will admit. Some of these tracks are exactly the same, but bigger and grander and awesome. Some of them are a massive change, but I think they're good. I think he's cooked. Harmony is not here. Are you in Bandland? What do you mean it's not there? Surely. Hooray, ruin more things, Ubisoft, and the tasteless rubes will keep giving you money for it. Yeah, I mean... sure. I mean, they haven't ruined anything, but okay. Your game just crashed while rewinding. Yeah, this is the problem with playing on day one. Alright. Come on, Bongo Hills. Come on. Please be good. Okay. I think they'll release the soundtrack today. Christoph Herald released? No. He made a post on Instagram saying they were releasing it. You fucking prick. What? Do you know what? I'm beginning to remember why I don't play Rayman 1 very often. This looks amazing. What do you think is next for Rayman? Praying for Rayman 4. Remake. OMG, the OST is bad. Oh, no, it's not. It's different. Doesn't mean it's bad. I think the soundtrack's great. You lost all your progress. Did it not save? You probably play it once they cut the price. It's about as cheap as games can get. But yeah, that's valid. I don't think this is going to go on sale very much, because it's the same price as Beyond Good and Evil, the 20th Anniversary Edition. And that's never been reduced. Is that drum with feet always in the PS1 version? Yeah, I think so. Can't seem to... No, you do have to jump though. Oh, there we go. Oh, here we go. This is Rayman. 20 buckaroos or 150. The price is $19. You're waiting for the physical edition. I think that comes out in June, doesn't it? Where do I buy the game? On Steam? Ubisoft Connect, or whatever they call it these days. Xbox Store. The PlayStation Store. Or the eShop. Or Amazon if you want the physical edition, which is only... No. I think the stream died on YouTube. The stream's back on YouTube. That was unfortunate. Did the stream die for anyone, or was that just my own computer? You think dual streaming is causing the stream to crash? Has it been jittering? Or was that the first time it did anything? The game costs 590 crowns? What currency is that? Not crowns, obviously, but like, well, what country? It paused for several seconds. Yeah, see, you can't trust the bloody computers. Oh, you know what? I hate these sodding thingies. Just frozen for about 10 seconds. That's weird. I've got it up. Like, I'm watching it. Not watching it, but I've got it loaded. And it doesn't seem to be lagging for me. It's all your internet. Not quite your tempo. That's really cool that your currency is crowns. I wish it was actual crowns. Like, you just got to rock up with like a duffel bag of 590 golden crowns. PS5 is the best for fucking... Ooh! He's gone hard with just using more instruments. Yeah. They've used a lot more instruments here. That's the biggest takeaway, I think, from the soundtrack so far. I like it. But yeah. I'm not sure that death noise was particularly good. Where is it on Steam? Presumably, you just look up Rayman, it'll be there. I think it's different in different countries, though. I'm pretty sure America don't have it on the eShop yet. PS5 is best for fucking. Is that what I said? If I die midway through a sentence, I will put words in your mouth, and that's not good. What version are you playing? This is the PS1 version. I'm playing it on a PS5. So actually, I don't have to thank Ubisoft, because they didn't send me a key yet. They're just going to. I bought this one with my own money. My own hard-earned cash. Firstly, which is your favourite Rayman game? Rayman 2? It's Rayman 3, actually. If Ubisoft was to go out of business, who do you think would have the IP? Microsoft would buy it, but they wouldn't do anything with it. I don't think they should. I don't know who should. Whoever makes them SpongeBob games, they should have Rayman. Or Toys for Bob if they ever did anything. But I'm pretty sure they're owned by Microsoft now, so that's why they don't do anything. I want to know when it'll be available on the Switch and if it's compatible on the Switch too. It's available right now on the Switch, and yes it is. Disappointed there's no toggle for the original soundtrack. Some of the music's completely different. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, the original soundtrack exists. It's never going away. Just in this version, it sounds a bit different. It's like complaining that the Jaguar version has a different soundtrack. It is fine. Toys for Bob has gone independent. Well, why aren't they doing anything? What are we doing here? Why not let Atari have the IP? Oh, don't let Atari do anything. With all due respect to them, especially considering a subsidiary of them made this port, right? We have to consider this is Atari, who do absolutely nothing as a company other than nostalgia bait their own stuff, and then will casually just make an AI game hotel, whatever that shit was. They tried to pull that, and that's just stupid. There's a rumour they're working on Spyro 4. Yeah, did you get that from the Canadian guy? Because man just makes stuff up. Someone called me the Rayman equivalent of him, and I had to rethink my entire life. Because he will just decide that Spyro 4's happening, I think. He never seems to have any actual evidence. I come to you with evidence. I come to you with the good stuff, except for when what I say doesn't come true. But I always come with pretty solid circumstantial evidence. That's how you know you're getting... that there's actually a chance. And, you know, it happened. Of course, the Ubi shill that glazes this remastered music can't even play the game good. Right, just first off, you know, I'm just gonna block you. You can't. Oh shit! Should probably pause it. How do you block someone? So yeah, if you're gonna be unpleasant, you're gonna get blocked. That feels like, what's the word? A sensible, no, common sense. Hi Cork Ben, love from France. Whoa! Across the pond. I think that's actually what Americans say about Australia, probably. I don't know. I'm not sure that applies here. But thank you for subscribing. Dilly dilly. Yeah. Sugar. Oh, this isn't going well. Oh, I thought I'd... Oh, okay. I don't think you're even glazing it. No, I want to say something in no uncertain terms. Big Rayman fan. Ubisoft glazer. I would very much like the CEO to remain unemployed for the rest of his life, and for the high-ups in that company to never work again. Okay? In no way am I a Ubisoft glazer. I'm a big fan of a lot of the stuff they put out, in that I like the individual developers and the franchises they very occasionally do stuff with. But Ubisoft as a company, be under no mistake here, not a fan. Even slightly. Figured you'd be excited about this announcement. Yes, with all that in mind, this is a very exciting state of affairs, if that's the way to put it. For obvious reasons. Wah. Really intrigued to see fucking... Good God, the chat's moving too quick. Hello. I'm actually not paying attention. First time watching live, but blocking him rubs me the wrong way. Blocking him? Pretty sure they were called Judy. How does that rub you the wrong way? Yeah. Kind of need a mod in here, because that's just an actual slur. Yeah, thank you for that one. I did not realise you were there. I feel like it doesn't need saying, but you know, don't spell out slurs upside down. That's just not going to end well. What's your least favourite version of Rayman 1? Yours is the DSi port. If we're not counting the Game Boy Color one, because it's basically a different game, then I think I'm inclined to agree. No, I like the DS port. iOS, or the Android port, Why are people mad you're playing Rayman? What is this? Because they don't like Ubisoft. Some guy got mad at me on Twitter saying, oh, you can buy this already for like $2. I bet you're never going to play all the versions. Of course I'm going to play all the versions. Ridiculous. The mobile version is the worst. Specifically the Android one, because that didn't work at all. There we go. Right, I've got to be really careful here because I've got 1 health point left. So I think it's over. I think I've successfully lost. Yep. Yeah, just stop doing that. Yep. Guess we can only hope Prince of Persia gets the same love one day. I mean, it was gonna get a remake. They cancelled it the day before it came out. Or the day after it was supposed to come out or something. You personally like that this remaster exists. What is this? Some positivity? Still don't understand what this release is. Is it a remaster, a collection, or both? It's everything. It's a collection of every version of Rayman 1. Fucking... Do you know what? I hate this level. I think I said recently it was one of my favourites, but I hate it. I've already lost all my lives. When I delete the comments on YouTube, it doesn't delete on your stream footage. This is true. When can you... That was grim. Yeah. Whoops. Okay, so we're going to try out a different version, since I messed that up. There are 200 people in the stream now. Maybe subscriber-only chat is the way to go. That might be. Someone's going ham with their alt accounts. It's the same person, for sure. Right. We've had a sample of this. Sampled this one. I gotta try this. Ooh. Ooh, no, I don't like the filter. Oh, let's do the LCD filter. Let's see what that's like. Rayman Redemption is much better than this, by the way. Yeah, it's an opinion. Wait, did you lose progress? I did, yeah. That's my bad. I wasn't paying enough attention. Level reminds you of being homesick from school. Why would I turn the music off? Alright. Like, what? They've done a... They did it. They did a crusty soundtrack. That's so cool. So they did a new soundtrack for the main game, and now they made it crusty. That's incredible. Why is the music like that? Because it's a new soundtrack. Not sure it fits advanced. What the fuck? Okay. Anyway. I think this is a cool soundtrack. They've changed... Does this mean the Jaguar one's going to be crusty? I can't remember. Did someone already say that it's the same? Yeah, so... How do you change it to subscriber-only chats? Because... Yeah. we're doing that. How do you do that? Can someone advise? Subscribers. Minimum subscription time. Long enough. Cool. Subscriber only chat now. So, you know, you come in here and you say a slur, you're just a cunt. That's the simple answer there. 250 people total across here, which is crazy. Subs only now, so hopefully that bastard with all the alts can get fucked. Yeah, we do need more mods. You see, normally when I do a stream, I have, I don't know, 10 people, 15 people in the stream. We're looking at 250 now. Not to brag, but you know, I was not planning on that. Yeah, you can be mod actually. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Frame. Is there an option to deactivate the frame, or is it set in stone? Oh, the frame. Yeah, you can take that off the border. But then it's like weirdly set in. So can I don't want to stretch it. Turn off the filter. Ooh. Ooh. That's so bright. You see, this is why the games were designed for the screens that they were going to be on. This soundtrack's really good. The UB key is still in the Game Boy Color version, but doesn't do anything. This is a bloody impressive collection, I'll be completely honest. I'm a little bit angry at myself for for failing in Bandland. I've got to say though, I've never tried the Game Boy Advance version beyond just a little test to get some footage for a video. This is really zoomed in. This is going to get really stressful for some of the harder ones. I could be mod, but you know what they say, stranger danger. Yeah, at the moment the only people that mods are people I've interacted with more, what's the word? Like directly. Because, like you say, stranger danger. Love how crusty the sound effects are. This is so cool. I was saying this to someone just yesterday when it was being announced. Well, just after it was announced and we heard the music and stuff. We were wondering if they were gonna do exactly this and crustify it just like they originally did. Which means this dude, Christoph, he's a busy boy. I would like all the achievements, but I also kind of want to unlock the later levels. Yeah, you know what? I want to try them all. I don't plan on getting too far into any of them, so we're going to try the Game Boy Color one now. Thanks for the showcase. I was really hoping this would be a ground up remaster. This isn't so bad. This is really cool. Yeah, it's not ground up or anything, but it's cool. How did you react when they announced it in the State of Play? I was in the toilet. I was watching the State of Play with someone in a pub, and I went to the toilet because I didn't think anything interesting was going to happen. I was coming back up the stairs and I heard do 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 do. I can't believe it. But yeah, needless to say, I was very excited. Oh yeah. He looks like he does in Rayman 2. It's almost like they were really confused with the branding in the year 2000. Christoph Herald the Goat. Is this the new soundtrack or not? I don't know. Can you cheat in the PS1 version to show the music or listen to it the other day? Yeah, I'm gonna cheat get to the end, I want to hear the Candy Chateau music. This is the mod retro music. Alright. I can't believe taking a shit revived Rayman for real. I know, right? I've no idea if this is the mod retro soundtrack. I'm not familiar enough with it because I don't know. I'm just not. Yeah, the Comic Sans does take you out of it a bit. I've been playing Rayman 2 on the Game Boy Color on my phone because it's the only way to do it. And you know, I'm not a hateful man. I don't mean to be rude. But it's not good. The Game Boy Color ones aren't good. Greetings from Brazil! What up? Brazil? No. You're from Brazil. What up? Gurg Papyrus. I was actually thinking the bro was going to have to eat the hat. Luckily he didn't have to. I know. I know. Good job. Because that hat would have tasted like doo-doo. This is the mod retro soundtrack. Was that a whole level? Oh, right. Why does the Game Boy Color one have more screen space? Why do you have more screen space? Whoa, here we go. Full. No filter. Oh, look at that. Look at, what's that? Okay. What do now? Oh man, this is funky. I don't mean that in a nice way necessarily. This does look really nice. I mean, obviously it looks garbage, but it looks nice running it like this. Is this game worth it in your opinion? Absolutely, absolutely. And I'm not just saying that to be a Ubisoft shill. I'm a big fan of Rayman, as you probably gathered, and finally seeing Rayman 1 on modern hardware is cool. That said, that one's giving me a headache. CRT filter actually looks really good with Jaguar, better than the others. You know what we're doing next then? We're playing the DOS version. Yeah, let's give it a go. Corkpen, what do you think about the Game Boy Color console as a whole? Completely indifferent to it, to be honest. It's fine. A passionate fan, aren't we all? I think it's good to have the Jaguar version of Rayman preserved. Yeah, exactly. I know, like, this is just a giant exercise in emulation, but it's still cool. 2,000 people have clicked on this stream in total, which means a lot of you have just disappeared. Oh man. The Rayman Twitter Alive. The Rayman Twitter account keeps liking my posts. Even like to post about this stream, so hey, if you're watching this, Rayman Twitter account owner, you and me, we've got something going. You want to send me more stuff? I'm just checking to see if I've been having any comments on my videos from those people. The not so nice ones. Whoa! Have you had any Have you ever had any more subs overnight? Yeah, 100 since this stream. That came out of the blue. Good lord. Wow. Thank you. The music is very different. Is the stream lagging again? This is disappointing. Wowie. I've not heard any comments of people spelling slurs upside down. So I think this is a good thing. This music. No lag on the Twitch side. Cool. 200 people and only 80 likes. I know, right? It's because of all them bots trying to spell bad things upside down. Rayman for the GameCube. Oh, hell yeah. But it doesn't sound like a Sega Mega Drive. It's because it's an Atari Jaguar. You'll reach 10k in no time. Well, since I gained 100 in the last day, I'm now 450 subscribers off 10k. I don't want to brag, but it looks like it's happening pretty soon. Because you know I'm gonna make videos about this game. So, you know. Probably gonna get some reach there. Oh, this looks so much better. You're right. The CRT filter really works on here. How the fuck? Sick. Another racist. Isn't that nice? You're getting banned. And we're changing it to you gotta be subscribed for a day to chat, apparently. Which is a shame to have to do that. Where are the exclusive interviews? They're in the history bit. I think you've got to go through quite a lot of a rigmarole, if that's the right word, to get there. Hello, Mr. John Rayman. Hello. Ooh. I like the little ding ding dings. Alright, let's just speed through. I'm not worrying too much about it as well. Today I learnt 2 out of 250 Rayman fans are racist. I'm not sure it is. I'm pretty sure it's one dude with a lot of alternate accounts. But yeah, I figure if you haven't been subscribed for more than a day, you probably don't want to be talking in here anyway, so should be fine. The collision boxes in this version are way off. This is harder. Why is this harder? Remember, this game was supposed to be on 32x and 3DO, but it never came out. Hopping off now, saw what I wanted to see, can't wait to get this myself. Fair enough. What the This one's got widescreen. Ooh, no, I don't like it though. That's grim. What the There we go. Hope that bot gets a can of Coke spilled on him. Quite frankly, I hope that racist gets more than a can of Coke spilled on him. The PS1 version does seem to have a unique widescreen hack, yeah. What did you do to piss him off? God knows. Thinks I like dogs, but not in the good way. What would you call that? A canine file or something? Oh, hell yeah. I do like the sound effects in this one. What happens if I turn the filter off? What's it look like now? Ooh! That looks exactly like Rayman 1. Fair enough. I like the filter in this one more than any of the others. He jumps higher, doesn't he? He jumps notably higher. Wow. That music is nice. I think, is there any way to IP ban them? Or am I crazy? That'd be good if we can. Bots are like Redditors. They've never seen a woman before. I figure if I've got people jumping into the stream to spell racism upside down, that means I've made it. It means I'm big enough that I got the racists on board. I can't believe how many different versions of the soundtrack they've done. How hard is the platinum for this? Oh, it's going to be lethal. You've got 100% multiple versions and you can't use the cheats. It's going to be killer. You're going to be the next PewDiePie. No, the difference between me and PewDiePie is on the live stream, I'm not the one saying the N-word. It's the people in the comments. PewDiePie, he just says it. Aren't you being racist against Livingstones? No. Oh, here we go. You can use save states and rewind. You can use the rewind. Ah, that's alright then. I hadn't tried that. This text doesn't have racist slurs. Yeah. Yeah. You're playing a risky game. Rayman gameplays. You play a risky game. Oh yeah. Today is very much a stream of just exploring it. But we'll most certainly be doing like a proper playthrough of, I think, the Jaguar version. No, the DOS version. I don't know, one of them. On another stream on Tuesday. And by Tuesday I mean Monday. For some reason, oh fuck. With that in mind, I'm going to try hacking or cheating on the PS1 version. I'm going to unlock all the levels. I want to hear some music. Let's just see what that's like. I'm so fucking pumped to hear Picture City. Well, we're going to go to Picture City right now. Did the same guy make all the new soundtracks? I mean, it says it was on the. There's like a PlayStation blog post, and it said it was Christoph every time.
Hey, folks. You want to know what's going on?
So I'm guessing so.
Let me tell you the story of Rayman.
Oh, do you know what I should do? You know what I should do? I should say I managed to convince that guy with all of his bots to subscribe to me so he could be racist. I'll just tell everyone, you can be racist in the chat if you subscribe to me for 5 minutes. Everyone will subscribe to me. YouTube will be like, oh hell, 100 racists have just subscribed to him. We'll push his channel, get all the good people, and then bang, turns out I lied to them. They got to be subscribed for a day to be racist, and they've forgotten about it because, you know, they're racist and they don't think. That's my plan. Is the music skipping around a bit? It's interesting. Is there a collector's edition? If so, are you getting the collector's edition? There is a physical edition on Amazon, and it's got a couple of things like stickers and little posters. Yes, I'm getting it. Here we go. What's this gonna sound like? Oh, there we go. So they've redone a lot of music, but we're still stuck with some ambient sounds. Oh. Okay, okay. I can get on board with this. What happened? Can't get on board with this. There we go. Oh man, I love this level. And by love this level, I mean actually it's more or less my second least favourite. But I like the vibe. Did they remake the soundtrack? Yeah. They've clearly done a lot of soundtrack remakes, like one-to-one remakes, and then just some new tracks as well. Yeah, the physical edition's on Amazon. Oh dear. That's as much as I know, really. It comes out in June. Oh. I want to go to the Cave of Scops. I'm gonna have to go to the Cave of Scops. I'm going to try a Cave of Scops. I got to hear him. No, not Mr. Stone. Something about pig Latin, that's concerning. Not eat at Joe's. Never eat at Joe's. Alright. Is this the PS1 version of this anniversary? Yeah. Okay. Be honest, I'm not familiar enough. Oh, listen to that. Oh, you can't not love this. Oh! Press the silly face button, please. Huh? Oh, I can just rewind, can't I? Ah, look at that. Magic. Oh, this can be easy. You like the mountains, but not the caves. See, I'm the opposite. I like the caves, but not the mountains. Except, obviously, I hate Eat at Joe's, because it's the worst level. Oh, you penis. Fucking... Ah, there we go. Now we're talking. What's the worst Rayman game? Legends. Unless we're talking all spin-offs and everything. Yeah, he can't grimace now. That's what you meant by the silly face button. If the Rabbids games count, the worst one is Raving Rabbids 1. If they don't count, then it's Legends. I know that might be a hot take. And I'm full of them. But it's the truth. You know it's true. Legends is the only one that's a direct sequel to an existing one, and it doesn't do anything particularly new and exciting. Hey, you got the Murphy stuff, but you know, I said nothing new and exciting. Just does something new and really annoying. And it's just not as good as Origins, you know. Origins has the source. The music levels are fun as hell, I'll give you that. Raving Rabbids 1 is fine. I've recently replayed it, and then I've had to think about it and write words about it and put my thoughts onto paper about every single minigame in Raving Rabbids 1, and I can confirm I just simply don't like it. Oh, here we go. What about Tonic Trouble? It's not Rayman. What about Donald Duck? Quack Attack. Oh, here we go. Listen to that. Why? Rabbids Go Home. That's not a bad one. Rabbids Go Home is like the best thing Ubisoft ever made. How much is this game in British pounds? It was £18. Okay, given that this is the best track in the game, in my opinion, I am a happy boy. I'm fucking gonna commit arson against this bastard. Why does he look like Fred Durst? What's all that about? I hate this prick. Fuck off. Oh, come on. Why is he such an arsehole? If the game always had a rewind feature, we'd all be much happier. I like Legends but prefer Origins. Oh yeah, look, don't get me wrong, I like Legends. But I prefer Origins. No! Oh! Non-important news, but the Rayman Twitter changed their profile picture. I saw that, yeah. Because I keep getting notifications from them because they love me. Oh, hell yeah, Scops. Do your thing. Whoa. Go away. Oh, shit. Man, look at this. Did it first try. And by first try, I obviously mean I used the rewind feature. Legends is much better than Origins. It's not. Legends isn't better than Origins. Very little is better than Origins, I'll be honest. There are very few things better than Origins. I'm thinking, like, sex. That's the only thing better than Rayman Origins. What about Legends on the Wii U as God intended? I mean, it's better. I'm not going to say it's still better than Origins, but it's alright. It's kind of why, if it is a Legends remake, I'm kind of excited, because it's my least favourite one. And there's a chance we could be seeing it in a different light. You know, it could fix my problems with it. I.e., for the love of God, just take Murphy out the game. Who played Rayman 4? Dong enlargement from the nymphs here. I'm not going to comment. So I have a solid idea for how we can do a video about this now. Ooh, okay. Write it down and let me know. Because I got some video ideas for this. I have done. My brain's been whirring ever since the announcement yesterday, but actually pulling them off is going to be tricky. Who's in France? French people. When is Rayman getting new games? Who knows? In the probably distant future. We all want a new 3D Rayman, but what we got is an anniversary collection of one of the most important games ever made. Leave me alone, Fred. Why is he being such an asshole? Why does he move up close? What's that about? You can't beat this fool. Oh, you're kidding. You're joking. I've got to get to that last one with one more hit point. There we go. No, I had... What? Oh no, he had 2 hit points. Oh, there we go. That's alright. Is there more? Hang on. Don't think Murphy's that bad in Legends. Well, good. I'm glad some people like it, because I don't. Come on, Fred. There we go. Does anyone know if Kung Fu Tournament actually works on the Switch? I don't think it does. Have you ever been so frustrated with a game that you microwave the game? No. I knew a kid once, though, who... It was raining and he left the cat outside because the window... because the window was locked and the cat couldn't come in and it was raining. And when the cat came back in, it was soaking wet and cold. He just microwaved it. The cat was fine. He only did it for like 10 seconds because his mum burst through the door and freaked out. But yeah, this kid microwaved his cat. Shouldn't laugh, but you know, if you don't laugh, you cry. You know what I mean? Oh yeah. No. Most disappointing game goes to Worms Rumble. Oh yeah, you get it. Worms Rumble was not good. Attila in a jar. I mean crystal ball. I think you got to rethink some of the things you say, I'll be honest with you. You can grab the ledge while on the pan. Yeah, I'm not sure you're meant to. That feels like a glitch. But it seemed to work. I like how you have to be pixel perfect with this. Wah! You can really feel the Origins influences in the music there. You can tell it's the same guy. I mean, there aren't any good Worms games after Worms World Party. Yeah, there are. WMD was good. I like Worms 3D. I know it's different, but I like it. It's good fun. I quite liked Open Warfare. And Worms Forts Under Siege. No, there's loads of good Worms games. Imagine if Worms Armageddon gets the same treatment. Oh, have I got news for you? Do you know what Digital Eclipse did last year? They did exactly this game, but for Worms Armageddon. What the fuck? What? Oh, there we go. So, yeah, you can do like they've got a little museum for Worms Armageddon and everything. Loved Worms 3D as a kid. Yeah, Worms 3D was so good. I liked the little animations when they died. They were so goofy. Question: does Dark Rayman's fists hurt you? I ain't gonna find out. Apparently I am. Also has more levels and it's better. What is it? Worms 4. Does anyone remember the Rayman Randomation series? That was stressful. It was unfortunate. We interrupt Rayman 1 to bring you Mario Galaxy. Rayman Origins had the best video game soundtrack in history. I see the vision. I can't say I 100% agree, but I see what you're saying. I'm a firm believer in Rayman 3 supremacy, but I also have to be brutally honest and say I think it's Rayman 1, I'll be honest. I think Rayman 1 takes the cake, for lack of a better term, if you excuse the pun, given the level we're in. Oh lord. We're turning the controller upside down for this. Oh fuck, I remember this now. No! No! The best Worms games is when the worms get crucified, just like Rayman. Why you gotta do this to me? You talking about that one Rayman show where he was in jail in the circus? No, I'm talking about these like fan animations where he's just really, really weird. Those randomations or whatever they were called were so bonkers. Oh, actually, it's so much easier just to do... Nope, never mind. You're talking about Rayman Sex Bomb. No, no, no! Rayman Randomation. If you look it up on YouTube, it still exists, I think. It was absolutely nuts. Ah, if they make this for Rayman 2, I would absolutely do something that I'm not going to say on a live stream, because I've already said cunt like 6 times. I'm demonetized, whatever happens, but, you know, I don't really want to get my channel banned. Excuse me, Mr. Clown. You fucker. Oi! 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 Actually, don't beat this game without continues. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. I'm gonna have to, because I'm pretty sure there's an achievement for that. And I'm a big achievement hunter. A trophy fiend, as it were. So I will be. These clowns suck. This for Rayman 3 would be a waste of time. Rayman 3 didn't have that many different versions. Like, it's just sort of... It would be redundant. But this for Rayman 2 would be phenomenal. I think they could pull it off. Yeah, exactly. It would just be Rayman 3 and then the glitchy, broken HD port anyway. And then you'll just be sitting there wondering why they didn't just make a 4K version. Why include the non-HD one and the HD one? For no reason. Well, this is going spiffingly. No. There we go. This rewind feature's too good. I'm going to keep using it. Rayman movie is never going to happen. Rayman couldn't get a movie. Be cool if he did, but nah, that's never going to happen. If they just ported the GameCube version with widescreen high resolution, that'd be good enough. Exactly. Wouldn't even need to do anything to it. Just a direct port so you can play it on a PS5. Do you remember Rayman almost getting arrested? Yeah, and he'd, like, they put the handcuffs on him. But he's got no limbs, because they're just hands. So they put the handcuffs on and he just ran away into the woods. I remember. I know that randomation thing was real. God fucking... No! No! Why? What's happened here? I was doing so well. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh. Lovely. Oh, it's not upside down anymore. That's how they get you. Madder wouldn't make it into another Rayman re-release, no. How would you even arrest people in Rayman's world? You just got to get Mr. Dark on them, I reckon. You must focus. Yeah, I've got the rewind feature, I don't need to focus. Case in point. Okay, I think starting on Monday I'm going to do an actual, you know, getting all the achievements thing. I'm going to do a playthrough of Rayman 1. But for now, we're just having we'll play around. I want to see Rayman by his fans. I want to see what that's like. I tried it before on L Computer, but it didn't really work very well. Mr. Dark. God. Ooh. I'm not 100% sure about the music. I'm not... Do you know what? I'd like the help. Which version was the one who had more Candy Chateau? I can't remember. I'm not 100% keen on this tune. But I'm not sure if that's just me being fussy. Oh, this rewind feature is going to ruin the game for me. I think you should be able to disable it. Because I'm going to use it too much and it's going to ruin my enjoyment of it. It's not widescreen. No, it seems like for the boss fights they disable widescreen because the boss fights were designed around a very specific amount of pixels that you can operate in. And my guesstimation is they didn't want to mess with that. I say guesstimation, that's exactly what happened. Rewind feature's doing all the work. Yeah, it's going to be funky. I can get on board with this music, actually. I can get on board with it. The DOS version doesn't have the rewind feature. You kidding? You're joking. How'd you beat this fool again? Whoa! Come here, Fred. No! So for the video, I think we should highlight the collection's most noteworthy standout features. Lets people get an idea of what they're buying from a consumer's perspective. Yeah. Hey! Ubisoft can pay us. Oh yeah, once you get into a routine with these Frankensteins, then it's really easy. I say that as if I haven't been using the rewind feature like crack. Jaguar has no enhancements and DOS has no rewind. Well, that's the one I'm going to play then. That's why all the achievements are for the DOS version. Because it's the one you can't cheat very well. They just kill themselves. That's hilarious. Hey. Hey. Fucking... Oh, I forgot you can run. I forgot you can actually run in this. God, I'm an idiot. Whoa. No! Ah! There we go. The worst OST in any Rayman game. What, the new one? Nah, you're talking out your bum. Have you had any issues with it so far? None at all. I've heard it's crashed while rewinding on some versions. But, nah, this is, for me, this has been fantastic. The only thing is, I think the rewind feature is going to be my downfall, because I'm going to use it too much. Worst OST is Rayman DS
You've done it.
Europe.
Saved the world.
be honest, I couldn't tell you what it sounds like, but I'm sure it is. This game's really good. If anyone at Ubisoft is watching, very cool. Not that anyone at Ubisoft is watching. I don't know that. A manual save already exists. Of course it does. Right. I feel like... That's nice that it tells you trophies are disabled. So you don't accidentally continue a playthrough and think, it's great. I'm going to get all the trophies and then you don't get any. Haven't tried this yet, so we have to. Which versions are included in this? PS1, Jaguar, PC, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color. That's not ranked in any particular order, so I don't know why I did all this. You should try some of the DOS expansion packs. Oh, way ahead of you, my friend. How many hours will you spend on this game? Look, my answer's not going to make you like me anymore. It's not going to be a number that makes me look like a sane man. So, you know. I like the music in this bit. I'll definitely make a standalone video on these expansions eventually. Yeah. I'm going to be making a lot of videos about a lot of it. Because there's a lot to think about. What am I doing? Controls. Action is circle. Oh, wait. Okay. You gotta press the start button. I thought I'd encountered my first glitch, but no. It's still good. Of course it's good. Bandline. Oh, you got a starting point. Okay, that's not a level. What's the deal with Christoph Herald's obsession for these instruments in Rayman with like the kazoo? I don't know. I mean, it's his style. I think it's really nice. Oh yeah. I remember trying this one. I think when I was a kid and I first had Rayman Gold. No, I tried to get Rayman Gold working and it didn't. When I got Rayman Forever, I tried this. I think this was the only level I attempted. And I gave up. Evidently for obvious reasons. Here we go. Oh. No, I think the music's really good. My main thing, right, and I understand if you love the original Rayman soundtrack, you're like, oh, it's a bit different. I can understand if you're a bit, not disappointed, but you miss the original. The original still exists. All I'm hearing is the dude that made my favourite game soundtrack ever, which was Beyond Good and Evil, was just remade. I forgot they made that noise. He's just remade one of the other best soundtracks ever. So you can't really stress too much about it. And by you, I mean me. That's why I'm not. This level's awesome. Why did I give up on this as a kid? These levels were made by the original developers. I think so. Yeah, these are the ones that came with Rayman Designer. And then it was Rayman by his fans. And then Rayman 60 levels, which was Ubisoft employees again. No! Come on, nearly there. I'm sure this is the end. I'm sure it is. Your reaction if Murphy didn't exist. God damn. How am I getting worse at this? At least Ubisoft didn't delete the original version like Sega did. What do you mean? Oh, like the original... like you could... They didn't... Like you could still buy Rayman Forever, is that what you mean? Oh, finally. Oh, you're being timed. My microphone's in the way of the timer, I didn't realise that. I need to jump in rhythm. This looks impossible. It's not. It's doable. I notice you can't grab onto the ledges, which is a slight issue. Oh man, okay. No, this is impossible. Oh, you gotta jump and then they fire you. Like that? Yes. There we go. Ah, what'd I do? Pressed the wrong thing. I'm a big fan of that. No! Oh, okay, thank God. So I don't think you can... You can crawl. When I was a kid, I didn't realise you unlocked a running power. Oh shit, you've got to get the green things. I wasn't looking out for them. Green things. Green tings, in fact. Oh no, I hope I haven't missed any. No! No! There we go. I am very much cheating my way to success here. But hey, that's what all successful people do, I think. Big fan of that sound. Here we go. This must be the end game now. Why did I do that? Isn't this the hardest Rayman game? Of course. Of course. Rayman 1 is far and away the hardest. And this rivals it. Come on. Come on. No! Oh no, that's too far, too far, too far. On the Switch DOS version, it won't let you rewind. I'm going to go onto the DOS version in a minute and do a quick trial. You got to do long jumps. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. This level never ends. This is something I think they should be advertising more. Because this was only released on PC back in the day. 97. Before I was even born. So if you played Rayman 1 on the old PS1 or Jaguar, I've become American for a second. If you played Rayman 1 on those consoles, you never had access to these levels. If you liked Rayman 1, what did I do that for? If you liked Rayman 1 on those consoles, then there are 124 new levels. I feel like they should do like a trailer dedicated to showing off some of the extra levels, because you know, there are people who've been playing this for 30 years will have no idea this. I mean, you got to punch through the gap, for God's sake. You're right, yeah. Can't seem to crawl in this one. Silly Clogben. Come on. No! I bet the only reason Jaguar is here is because the emulator was made in the Atari 50. Previous to that, Jaguar emulation was almost non-existent. No. No. Because that means I've got to climb up this thing really bloody quickly, doesn't it? That's not possible? No. Is it? I think gonna cry for a bit. This level is poopy stinky. No, this level's fantastic. Oh my, getting worse. This level is never ending though. I tell you what, this music is fantastic. Would you rather play this or Cuphead? Ah, look. This is Rayman we're talking about. I always want to play Rayman. Hence why, in all of my spare time, I make videos about Rayman. So the answer is not Cuphead. No. Imagine if they made a new Rayman designer in the style of Super Mario Maker. That'd be incredible. But what would it be? Would it be... Mario Maker is based around 2D Mario, right? And they all have the same framework. But Rayman. You've got Rayman 1, which is what Rayman Designer was originally. It wasn't very easy to use though. Okay, so... You need to... That's not possible. I feel like if they did a Rayman Designer, it'd have to be in the UbiArt engine, which I think would work really well. I feel like that's the only way they could make it work, because I don't think the Rayman 1 engine would be... I don't know. That would work. But I think if they could get like a level maker for Rayman Legends, or like Rayman Origins and Legends, and then just like a bunch new assets, then we're laughing. Do you know what I'm not laughing about? Is this level. You say I've got this. I don't think I got this. Cuphead is very good. I'm sure it is. I've never played it, but I'm sure it is. Just me, or is the stream audio delayed? Shouldn't be. Is there a way to level the volume of the music and the sound effects separately? Yes. You can turn down the sound effects. Oh yeah, no, there is not. I hadn't realised. There's a massive delay in the sound. Yeah, it's not a stream problem. It's a problem with the game. How the? If I duck, can I just go up? Am I supposed to get up there? Right, is that a save state? That is a save state. Excellent. We're leaving. That was lethal. I'm going to Google how to do that level. What did I want to try? What else did I want to try? Let's try a fan-made level. Hey Cork Ben, hey everyone. Oh, what up? Welcome to the stream. Okay. I'm still, and look, I don't mean to go on about it or to brag, but this is still blowing my mind that there's over 100 people in this stream, because if you're new here and you haven't watched a stream of mine before, we normally operate on about 20 people. I've already had 3,500 total views on the stream. I've never had any of them reach that height, even after finishing a stream, and it becomes just a video. So to have all of this, a lot of people, it's very cool. So thank you. And if you're here, I have to advertise. It's been over an hour. Thank you again to Ubisoft for hooking me up with this. Because while technically I did pay for this version, because, it's Rayman, I was always going to, I have been given a gift in the form of a free code for an Xbox version. So even though technically I'm playing one I paid for, I'm going to say thanks anyway. So what I don't want to do is get kicked out of the Ubisoft Creator Program for saying it wrong. Imagine designing one of these levels only to see a kid playing it on the Switch. No! I do think it's quite cool that they were able to sell fan levels, because there's got to be some legal problem, not problem, but you got to jump through some legal loopholes surely to sell Rayman by its fans when you consider what it is. It's like selling a fan game. Typically you can't do that. Well, a fan can't make money off a fan game. But you also, if you're the owner of the IP, can you sell a fan game? Can you just buy it from them and sell it? I mean, that's kind of what happened in Sonic Mania, I guess. What's the code? I'm not telling you the code, mainly because I get it at 8 PM. That's why I bought another copy, because I wanted to play this the second it came out, obviously. I do fear that I have not worked out how to beat this level. I think the different coloured things are like... like they open doors or something. Back when Ubisoft was cool and actually cared. Right, look. All I'm saying is I'm playing a brand new Rayman 1 re-release in the year of our Lord 2026 on a PS5. I think that's pretty cool. Cancelling Prince of Persia for the Sands of Time wasn't very cool. Not cool at all. I've said this in many videos and many streams. I don't think that's going to have made them look good for future projects that they work on. So hey, I'm sure that was the CEO's call. How's the game so far? Fantastic. I'll be honest, very bloody difficult. I'm not really sure how to beat this level. It is a fan-made level, so there's a very solid chance you can't. There's 21 plus ports now. Yeah! We're going to try a different level. That bloody video. Oh, every version of Rayman 1 explained. I jokingly say, oh, this is probably going to be outdated soon. 3 weeks later.
Are you sure you want to quit this game?
Forgot the PC had voice acting. 3 weeks later, that video is not only outdated, but there are 5 new ports. At least you called this game being announced, though. Look, I'd love to take credit for that. But I gotta be completely honest with you, I've been calling Rayman coming out for every single event. A broken clock's right twice a day, you know. At some point it's just going to come true. If I just say every showcase, hey, Rayman's coming, at some point it's got to happen, right? So I was right though. I didn't think it would be at the Direct. I had a hunch that we weren't going to see Rayman at the Nintendo Direct, but after the magazine came out, which admittedly only came out yesterday officially, but after it leaked, yeah, the game's gotten louder. The game has gotten louder. I'm going to turn it down a bit. After the magazine leaked and Michel Ancel was like, yo, we're doing something, or they're doing something, I kind of thought, right, there's no way in hell Ubisoft are going to let that article go out officially, you know, on the release date, without them having the game ready. So that's why I thought it was going to be. Ooh, I didn't realise they were different. There's a bot. Where's the bot? Where's the bot? Ugh, I found a bot. You found a bot. How do I get rid of it? Can I not just get rid of it? Oh, I'm not logged in. Oh, shit. I'm gonna open Twitch. Hang on a sec. Just realised that means I'm one of my own viewers. Alright, Boticus, how do I get rid of you? There we go. Bot's gone. What was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. Whoops. Ooh, my. It's astounding that I've been going for about an hour and a half and I've still not touched the Rayman 60 levels. There's one more mode, still not even vaguely hinted at touching yet. And bear in mind, I'm zooming through these. It's gonna be long, in a good way. Getting the platinum trophy on this is not going to be easy. In fact, actually, let's have a look at this. I don't know if anyone's already seen these, but the achievements and trophies are interesting. So, free all the Electoons in a level in the PlayStation 1 version. Fine. Free all the Electoons in the DOS version of Rayman. That's alright, it just means finishing it, because you got to free them all. Return Tar Rayzan's Toga. I think that you just begin the Swamps of Forgetfulness. Unlock every power-up, so finish it. I think, for the most part, you just have to finish the game in the different versions. And that's what'll make it work. Well, that's what'll get you all the achievements. But there are other ones like ride Bazit without taking damage. Fine. Collect all the blue spheres when riding him. Yeah, and this is all in the DOS version, which is interesting. Trigger Rayman's fear animation. I feel like you've just got to enter the cave for that to happen. Defeat Bazit, defeat Mosquito, defeat Mr. Sax, Mr. Stone, Scops, Space Mama, Mr. Dark. Beat the DOS version, beat the Game Boy Color version, beat the GBA version, beat the PSX version. Complete the Dream Forest, complete Band. You've just got to complete the game. There's no Jaguar trophies. And if anyone at Ubisoft is watching, I got to know something. Did you add the Jaguar thing in last minute? Is that why there's no achievements? That's still so loud. If there's no achievements or trophies for the Jaguar version, is that because, I don't know how it works, but do you have to lock in the trophies at a certain point? And then did you change the game afterwards to add the Jaguar? Because my thinking is, right, 30th anniversary. 30th anniversary. I don't mean to be rude, but it came out in 1995. been 31 years. Although this coming out as they ended the anniversary celebrations, my thinking was it's been delayed, like Beyond Good and Evil, but maybe it hasn't. Maybe this was always the plan. But I'm just wondering, maybe they were like, oh shit, let's get the Jaguar version in there too, for shits and giggles. Too late, we've already put the trophies in, we can't have any trophies for it, but we can delay the game by a month, 2 months, and get another version in there. I wonder if that happened. Mind you, there's 1 trophy for the GBA version and 1 trophy for the Game Boy Color version, so it's I'm not paying. Oh, I forgot I had the rewind. I don't know. I'd be very interested to know if the Jaguar port was a last-minute addition, because I've got a theory that it is. But I also had a theory that Rayman 3 Remastered was coming, and I'm going to ask everyone very kindly to never mention that again, because, well, hey, I was kind of right a year and a half ago that Rayman was coming back. Well, no, I was right. Rayman was coming back. Couldn't have been further from the truth with the Rayman 3 thing. Bollocks. You'll play the GBA version and you're going to like it one way or another. Fine. Jaguar is a big inclusion because the final game was being developed there first. Probably didn't need to be there, but I'm glad it is. I'm really glad it's there. Look, I'm going to play every version, and I'm going to get all the trophies. And you know damn well I'm doing it on PlayStation, and I'm doing it on Xbox as well. I'm doing it twice. Did I do a level? I did it! Are the purple wings on the right side shorter than on the left? Possibly. Ah! No! Okay. Wrong button. Is the Legends remake still coming? Look. I don't know. The only thing I can guess, Rayman 3 will be in the next Nintendo Direct, paraphrasing. Absolutely not. The only thing I can guess, right, is that this is Iceman, which was rumoured. I think they were saying that's a different thing to the Legends remake. But that is very much putting it, I don't know. We don't know that for sure. I hope it's real. I do hope it's real. I would like to see something soon about it. I don't know. I'm going to work on the assumption that Ubisoft have got another game in development, right? Like a remake. This is what leaked a long time ago. For right now, let's just forget even what it could be. Like Rayman 1, 2, 3, Origins, M, Legends, whatever, I don't care. I want to see it. I just want, like, now this has come out. Okay, not a fan of that level. Now this has come out, they gotta ride the storm, I think. I think they gotta... In the next...
Are you sure you want to quit this game?
6 weeks? In the next 6 weeks, tell us something, be like, hey, here's the next thing that's coming. It's coming in 2028. Who gives a... I don't care. I mean, I'd like it to be quicker than that, but I'm fully expecting it to be years away. I feel like now they've got this, now they've got our attention. They're like, we're back with a vengeance. Rayman Twitter account's active now, so they can keep kind of the conversation going, you know? Then I think it would be a good idea to tell us what's going on. Mind you, this could be it. If this is it, then fair enough, don't announce something that doesn't exist. That's my 2 cents. This is definitely a reintroduction to Rayman's Test the Waters. Yeah, but in what way? In what way? I'm sure they did this because it's this game's 30th anniversary. Oh. But are they planning another 2D game? Are they planning another 3D game? I'm intrigued by what they're testing the waters with, if that makes sense. Like what their plan is. I would like to know. Still hear the original Candy Chateau. Yeah, I want to see it too. I've got faith because, and I've said this before, and I said this when everyone was freaking out when the news about it being Legends came out. Whatever it is, it's the people that made Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown, with the people that made Mario and Rabbids, with the people that made Rayman Origins and Legends the first time. You know? It's, whatever it is, it's a game by a bunch of really good developers, so I just want to play it. What's the actual state of Ubisoft right now? Are they working on any major games? I don't know. Well, they've just done that whole Creative House thing, haven't they? Where there's like the $1 billion brand or something. That was... Oh no, it's reversed. They've done the $1 billion brand thing, which was like Assassin's Creed, Far Cry, and Rainbow Six, I think. And then they've got the Creative House 2, which was their next biggest brands. I think it had Splinter Cell, probably Ghost Recon, other things like that. I can't remember what the third one was, but the fourth one was kind of not family-friendly games, but like casual, smaller, creative experiences. So Prince of Persia, I think Beyond Good and Evil's in that one, and Rayman. And then there's Creative House 5, which is... sorry, the controls are reversed, this is really difficult. Creative House 5 is stuff like Monopoly and Uno, because I know they do that. So I assume they're working on stuff. They have plans, but it has been a while since they said... Since we got any, like a big Ubisoft forward. It'd be hard to gauge Rayman's relevance in this collection, as most people don't necessarily think of this game when they think of Rayman. Yeah, it's why I think the Rayman Legends theory has legs, because if you want to bring him back into the limelight, you want to reach the widest possible audience, you do the name recognition thing. People remember Legends because it's the most recent one, and yeah, that's a complaint. Oh, it's the most recent one. Why are you remaking it? Could say the same for Black Flag, but I, for one, am excited for Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Not that they've announced that yet, but who knows what they're doing. Rayman 2 Modern Forward timelines. Rayman 2 remake from the ground up. That's what I want. It's my dream. I also think a 2D game is probably easier to develop, so for a company that's not in the most financially stable situation, I can kind of see why they might be more keen to remind people of when Rayman was 2D, you know what I mean? I have no idea where I'm going, but this is great. Oh. Another thing Ubisoft do is a trilogy collection. Yeah. We like Rayman 3 better, but Rayman 2 is pretty much the pinnacle of the series. Sold great, played great, widely recognised. I think I'm with you. It depends what day, but my favourite will swap between 2 and 3, for sure. I think a Rayman 2 version of this... Do you know what my dream is? Not dream. My dream is to make a Rayman game myself. No, my What I'm really hoping is that this sells well enough that they do the equivalent for Rayman 2. I don't know how feasible it would be. I also don't know what else there is left in this level to do. I don't know how feasible it would be, but I just like add Rayman 2. All of Rayman 2 that ever existed in one place would be an absolute dream. So that's what I would hope will happen. Let's see if I've gained any more subscribers since the last time I looked. Good lord, another 50. Yeah, so we're going to hit the 10k now. Not today, but we're going to hit 10k probably next week. With that in mind, if anyone has any suggestions for what to do for 10,000 subscribers as a little celebration video, I am taking suggestions because I want to do something. I was thinking on making a Rayman cake, but I don't know if that's interesting enough. Congrats on the subs. Thank you. Yeah, today's been a good day. This might be, if I put my analytics in like lifetime, I think today might be the absolute peak for most sort of gained in a day. Do you know what? I knew this would happen. That sounds really vain, but ever since I made that first video about Rayman potentially coming back in 2024, and every time any news happened, I got a little boost of subscribers. I knew when something came out, like when a release happened, that would be it. I'm winning. And it seems gaining 100 in a day, which is very unheard of for me. I think the most I ever had in a day was 70, and that was back in October 2024 when it leaked. So yeah. Very fun, thank you. Now imagine if you were streaming a future Rayman 4. I see, I've got to get to a million subscribers first. I definitely do think they should do more stuff like this, because I don't know the ins and outs of game development like this. I understand game development to an extent, but I don't know the ins and outs of how a release like this comes about, but I feel like this is doable. Like, this was probably not the biggest task in the world. I don't know what size team worked on it or how long it took them, but if this was cheap to... They're selling it for $20, £18. This can't have been too expensive to make, and it can't have taken them that long if it wasn't very expensive, meaning... Is Rayman 2 really out of the picture? I don't know. But you know me. If you do know me, if you've ever watched me before, you know I'm gonna get... what's the word? I'm gonna get an obsession in my head, and I'm just gonna decide that's it. And I'm gonna make a video about it every day for the rest of my life. It's also worth noting, right? My dedication to Rayman is such that I've booked next week off work so I can stream this and make videos on this. So just imagine I booked 3 weeks off if it was the Rayman 2 equivalent of this. I'm saying that like I'm not enjoying this. I absolutely am. There's just something about Rayman 2 that tickles my pickle. That was nice. Oh, that was very easy. That was very easy. That's depressing. Okay, we've tried all these. This was fun. Gonna look at another couple of things. And just have a little cheeky explore. I've gained a bunch of Twitter followers as well. You know what they say? Love is blind. Let's go eat her. Everything is mine. That's the song from The Room. You know, it's Rayman. It's how you get money. I'm kidding. Might leave. Signal is terrible. Have a good day. Aww. As much as I like the Dreamcast version much more than the N64, I'd rather play the PC port since it's the most accessible. Well, look, if we're talking about accessibility, this is why we need a re-release of Rayman 2. This is my next mission. Now this has come out. Now I know that they can do something like this. It is my mission to make sure that a Rayman 2 thing happens. Yeah, I'm going to take a look at the bonus features in a bit. I just wanted to explore this a bit more, because this is fascinating. It's very, very simple, of course, but it's really interesting. Does anyone know the wall you can go through? Never mind. I don't need telling. This is really wacky. 1992. Okay, anyway. That's all I have to say about that. Just really cool. Let's have a look at this. Oh, I like the little movement he does. That was a shock, them including that. Yeah. Let's have a look at the bonus features, right? The birth of Rayman. Michel Ancel.
Alors, je m'appelle Michel Ancel, je suis développeur de jeux vidéo, j'ai travaillé sur des...
Okay, look. I'm not gonna... You want to watch all the interviews? Because I want to watch all the interviews. What do you mean, hey you? I'm up for watching some interviews, putting them on, and we'll just have a little... They're all subtitled, so I can talk over it. Yeah, okay.
Alors, je m'appelle Michel Ancel, je suis développeur de jeux vidéo, j'ai travaillé sur des jeux perso au tout début, j'étais tout seul, j'ai travaillé sur The Teller, sur Atari ST, The Intruder que j'ai fait en duo, et puis après bien sûr Rayman 1,
Oh, he was so young.
Beyond Good and Evil, j'ai travaillé sur King Kong
Beyond Good and Evil.
Voilà, plein de super projets. Alors j'ai découvert
What
les
do you mean,
jeux
ooh,
vidéo,
French?
Pendant une kermesse de porte ouverte de l'armée. Voilà, mon papa était militaire. Et on s'est retrouvés dans cette kermesse où il y avait des tas de jeux dans tous les sens. Et notamment, dans une salle, il y avait un jeu vidéo sans nom, parce que développé par quelqu'un qui faisait son service militaire. Ça m'avait captivé, j'avais passé toute mon après-midi à jouer, donc un petit jeu d'aventure, platformer, où il y avait des petits parcours, etc. Je crois que ça a créé chez moi quelque chose d'assez... ça a été une espèce de révélation. Parce que d'abord, c'était le développeur qui était là, donc je voyais qu'on pouvait créer des jeux vidéo. Et je découvrais déjà qu'on pouvait interagir avec la télévision. J'ai une petite anecdote sur la première machine, c'était la CBS ColecoVision.
CBS ColecoVision.
J'avais découvert que quand j'éteignais la console et que je la rallumais vite, la mémoire de la console ne s'était pas complètement effacée, et donc le jeu apparaissait mais incomplet. Et j'avais un jeu d'aventure, les murs étaient plus présents, donc on pouvait traverser les murs. Et donc j'ai passé des heures à chaque fois réinitialiser, relancer.
Yeah, dude is just
et le jeu, en fait,
30 years older than he was when he made Rayman, but we're so used to seeing pictures of him from back then.
Je modifiais le jeu quelque part, juste
Yeah,
avec
it's
l'interrupteur, en
surprising.
l'occurrence. Voilà, le vrai ordinateur après, qui a été l'ordinateur clé pour le développement, ça a été l'Atari ST, qui était un ordinateur vraiment
This is so cool.
révolutionnaire,
There's
avec une
over
interface graphique,
50 minutes
une
of this
souris,
stuff.
des fenêtres, des logiciels de dessin,
If you
de
told
musique,
little 5-year-old
et,
me
la capacité de
when I first played
programmer.
Rayman
J'avais
2,
13-14 ans. Et j'ai
oh hey, you'd be
commencé à
watching
faire des
interviews with the guy that
projets
made
sur
this
cette machine.
online
Alors,
with
j'ai commencé à travailler sur un
100
jeu qui
people.
s'appelle The Teller, qui était un jeu
I'd have probably said, yeah, fair enough. I was a very
d'action réflexion.
naive 5-year-old. I wouldn't have seen why that was so cool, but this is awesome.
Donc j'ai appris ce que c'était que de faire un jeu.
Love how you mentioned King Kong along with Rayman and Beyond Good and Evil as if it's prolific to him.
Ça n'a pas été un succès
There's
planétaire,
Beyond
mais
Good
par
and Evil.
contre, j'ai eu des super reviews, super reconnaissance.
Best game ever
motivé
made right there.
Pour travailler sur d'autres jeux, et donc j'ai fait d'autres prototypes. Et puis après, j'ai travaillé sur Rayman.
I don't think we'll say much about this in a video. People can just watch it themselves. Yeah. OMG, what is happening? Michel Ancel talking about Rayman. So, he born in 1972. Makes him 54 now. Yeah, that's valid. That checks out. Oh, are you kidding me? He was 23 when Rayman came out. That's ruined my day. I'm 25. 2 years older than this guy was when he made Rayman. You know, the game that we're playing now, 30 years later. And saying, oh, that was so good. He was... I like that you collect things as you go along. He was 23. I want to see something about the soundtrack. How do we find some soundtrack info? Actually, specifically, I want to see some soundtrack info from Oh, here we go. Rayman rescored. Right, we're going to listen to this. You're barely younger than Rayman. Beyond Good and Evil 2 will never come out. One day. Oh God, I hope it does.
Christophe Héral.
Oh, here we are.
Et j'ai commencé la musique parce que je voulais faire du ski.
Wanted to ski.
Et hélas, habitant à côté de Palavas-les-Flots, c'est pas l'endroit le plus merveilleux pour apprendre à faire du ski. Donc, je me suis mis à fond dans l'étude de la musique. J'ai travaillé sur la composition, notamment en prenant des cours de guitare avec un des guitaristes qui avait joué sur le premier Rayman, Pascal Coriu. On prenait des cours tous les deux avec un prof et ce prof donnait aussi des cours d'harmonie. Et puis l'harmonie me plaisait beaucoup et j'ai délaissé la guitare pour véritablement me plonger dans l'écriture musicale. Ce qui me semblait être intéressant dans la musique de jeux vidéo et qu'on n'avait pas dans la musique
Rayman 3 statue.
support linéaire,
I would give
c'était les outils.
my left kidney for that.
C'était les outils d'intégration de la musique. Et pour moi, c'était comme si on ouvrait la porte dans un nouvel univers.
This reminds me of that Daft Punk song, Giorgio by Moroder, where he's kind of explaining how he fell into music and then kicks off and you're driving down a motorway at 11 p.m. and it's dark and you're, oh, that's good.
J'ai rencontré Rémi Gazelle.
Oh, here we go.
Parce que Michel me l'avait présenté quand je travaillais sur Beyond Good and Evil.
They knew each other so long.
Je connaissais bien évidemment un peu comme tout le monde Rayman, mais j'ai beaucoup apprécié le personnage qui était Rémi.
Oui, alors la bande originale de Rayman 1, c'est une rencontre avec Rémi Gazelle. Je faisais de la musique.
Did anyone see that footage then, that clip that was those two playing? There's like
T'es le compositeur de ton groupe là.
I can't remember what it's called, but there's like a soundtrack like play that they did together where they just played some of the soundtrack. It sounds so good. Quite similar to this, what it sounds like now.
Toujours ouvert, toujours yes man. Et donc je me suis retrouvé un jour chez lui. Alors c'était un personnage, hein, puisque c'était des serpents vivants dans sa maison, des placards
Cupboards full of infused rum.
C'était un univers, ça allait parfaitement avec le monde de Rayman, quoi. C'était le monde de Rémi. Moi, j'ai eu la chance de voir vraiment la composition des musiques se faire en live en fait avec Rémi.
Il a un sens inné de
To be in the room when they composed Rayman.
reste en tête et une fantaisie en fait. Mais là, il avait créé une espèce d'environnement sonore qui était très riche en fait, comme une forêt luxuriante. De toute façon, Rémi était toujours très enthousiaste et spécialement par rapport à la création de ce jeu, quoi.
La musique de Rayman est quelque chose qui a mis des jalons dans ma vie par rapport au jeu. Et si elle me tient à cœur, c'est parce qu'en fait, j'ai joué avec Rémi les musiques
That's so
de
cool.
Rayman.
If you haven't already listened to that, go look it up on YouTube. It's really cool.
De Rayman Origins et de Rayman Legends. Et donc, cette espèce de passation de relais, je ne sais pas comment on pourra appeler ça, en tout cas d'une tendresse infinie, ça c'est sûr. C'est quelque chose qui est hyper important pour moi parce qu'il y avait cette entente humaine de quelqu'un qui a fait une musique qui a marqué les esprits et puis quelqu'un voilà, qui reprenait la suite de Rayman avec Origins et puis après avec Legends et qui était apprécié par Rémi. Donc j'avais comme une sorte de tampon. C'était validé.
Oh, that's so cool. I'd love that.
Pour la musique
To be in that
de Rayman
situation
1,
where like
il a fallu réécrire des
person you really look up to is just like, now I'll play your music.
Chargé.
That's so cool.
Le travail des thèmes de Rémi, je suis complètement dans le respect. J'aimerais pouvoir arriver à le ressortir de ses enregistrements pour pouvoir jouer avec lui. C'est plus qu'un hommage, en fait. Je veux surtout pas abîmer quoi que ce soit dans sa thématique.
I think he's done a fantastic job.
J'ai toujours ce coup de tampon de validation par Rémi parce que il a confiance.
Oh, he really cares.
Mais il a confiance en moi. Je sais pas où il est, mais il a confiance en moi. Et je vais faire tout mon possible pour rester dans l'esprit qu'il a voulu donner, en mettant une touche, bien évidemment, un peu personnelle. Un peu. Le morceau qui peut-être est le morceau qui me touche le plus, et donc qui pourrait être mon préféré.
Yeah, the magician theme
C'est
is
le
nice.
magicien, parce que je
You can see why they had him redo the music. Oh, there was no other choice. It had to be him.
Plusieurs fois. Moi, personnellement,
Saw that
je
and
trouve
some
ce
might have to be
morceau,
replaced. Yeah.
c'est super. J'aimerais que cet hommage au magicien de
I do
Rayman
wonder why it was.
reste un morceau entre guillemets.
Maybe it was his idea.
Pas d'anthologie, mais
Maybe he
j'aimerais
came to them and
qu'il
he was
soit,
like,
sur mon piédestal
I want to do this.
de
Let's do it.
compositeur.
And Ubisoft were just like, yeah, whatever. That's so cool. I love that. Whatever you think of the new soundtrack, whether you like it or not, that dude, he just wanted to make the best thing he could. He put so much love into that, I think. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. I love that. Rayman's Legacy. Let's have a look.
C'est une création qui
Nah. Ooh, look at this. We've reached the end. Here's to many more years of Rayman. They've got plans. They've got plans. I'm sure they do. This isn't it. Oh, that's cool. It links you to the game. Oh, do you know what we're going to look for? I'm going to play some of the DOS version in a minute. But I want to look for some early drawings of the levels. No, that's... I want to see pictures. Here we go. Look at that. Oh, this is so cool. I can zoom right in. Oh my god. Wait, what is this? It's a program they made for 30th. So in the 30th anniversary edition, there's like this museum thing with a bunch of interviews and stuff. Oh, dude, that Bandland view is so memorable. Man, do you know what? The final product looked so close to the concept art. This is so cool. I thought we got a hell of a lot of concept art posted on Twitter over the last few months. But there's loads here. Huh? I'm actually not too familiar with the development of Rayman 1 and stuff that may have been removed, but this to me looks like a food world. But it does not look like Candy Chateau. Is this what would eventually become Gourmand Land? Oh my god, I think I've forgotten the origins was. It's like watching the Mona Lisa getting painted, yeah, but instead of just a painting of some woman, it's Rayman 1. No, Rayman. Oh, do you think that's the first ever drawing of that iconic pose? Oh, man. Imagine if we got these environments in 3D. One day. One day. I really hope we do. I don't really want to watch any more videos. I want to... I don't know. I feel like that's not going to be too interesting for people. And I'm guessing most people in the stream have bought the game anyway. So you're going to look at it yourselves. But I love looking at these pictures. Rayman was really meant to have eyelids, wasn't he, to begin with? Because these drawings look a lot like he does in Rayman 2. These ones especially, with his hair. Ah, you go through them quickly, it's like proper animation. The man, the myth, the legend. Oh wow, that's a bird. That's not a mosquito. Probably new concept art. This is old concept art. Oh my god, I love this. Huh. Alright. This is the only one we've not tried at all. We're not going to do any cheats. Just going to go for it till like past, and then I'm going to stop for the day. And we're going to stream again next week. Because I've got the week off work. Genuinely happy we got something new. Yeah. Awesome. I'm a big fan of widescreen mode. I will be honest, I'm a big fan of this. Big fan of the music. I'm a big fan of all of this. I gotta get the soundtrack separately. Nearly 4,000 total views on a live stream. That's crazy. Thank you, everybody. Oh. What up, Joseph? Giuseppe. Rayman and Bubsy shaking hands on this one. There's Bubsy. Right there. Oh, listen to that music. It's filthy in the best way. Alright. Oh wait, you that YouTuber that talked about all the other Rayman versions. Hell yeah! And now that video, after 3 weeks, is already outdated because there's another technically four ports. Rayman 1 is one of the PlayStation's greatest treasures. It is. It's the first game I ever had on a PS1. But I got a PS1 when I was 18. And I bought it because I already liked Rayman. It just, you know, felt like the obvious choice, really. Is this screen stretched? I can't tell. Yeah, it's widescreen. So if we do full like that. Actually, that does look a bit nicer. Let's try and get all of Pink Plant Woods completed without cheating. That's the plan for the day. In the next 20 minutes as well. So I got stuff to do. Got dinner to cook. Don't like the orb sounds. It's crazy. This is so, like... Oh, I love this music. This is really nice. Yeah, each version was so different. They all had different sound effects and everything. This is very Desert of the Didgeridoos-esque, the music. You better not cheat. I'm not going to cheat because I want to get all the achievements. All the trophies, sorry. So achievements on the Xbox version, which I will have the code for in 45 minutes. Hurry up and send it to me. I'm actually just going to check, see if they have. I hope I don't take damage here. I'm just going to see if I've got my Xbox code, because I want it now. Just discovered this exists. To be honest, you've been in the dark for about 24 hours. It was only announced at 10 PM last night. So it's not like you're late to the party, really. Come on, have I got my code yet?
I'm waiting.
No, it's coming at 8. They were definite about that. We have achievements now. Oh yes, we do. Well, Xbox and PlayStation ones. They're very basic. You've basically just got to finish the game. They're not the most exciting, but they're brutal because there are so many versions of the game. All-nighter doing uni work. Oh, those were the days. I wish Pokemon has something like that. Pokemon doesn't do cool things. They charge you 30 big ones for Fire Red and Leaf Green. 30 each. The only good thing from that state of play was this. See, I stopped watching after this because I was in the pub with another Ray fan, and we were both just freaking out. So I stopped watching, but when I was walking back, because I stayed in a hotel last night, because I was in London, and on the way back from the hotel, I saw my Discord going crazy, because a bunch of people were like, "Oh my god, God of War, God of War." I've always jokingly said, let's get a God of War trilogy remake. I squealed. I squealed like a mouse with its tail being pulled on when I found out that they were remaking the God of War trilogy. And I let out such a sigh of disappointment when I found out that they just announced a logo because they've only just started developing it. That was a bit of a shame. That save play was good though, I enjoyed it. I can't remember what that game was that they started with, but that looked good. Whatever it was. Cano or something. Big fan of the music, I'll be honest. I know a lot of people won't be, because it's different. But I'm a big fan of pretty much all of it so far. You actually squealed like a hamster, like a mouse, not a hamster. God of War Remake's going to be my first games to play. They're going to be years away though. No, it's getting Steam review bombed over the soundtrack changes. Why? Is it actually? Hang on. Oh, I'm not logged into Steam. I can't remember my fucking password. Never mind. There's no way it's getting review bombed. The soundtrack's really good. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, no. I don't understand what the problem with the soundtrack is. It's fantastic. It's mostly the same. The difference with Crash and Spyro, though, was they were cartoony games. God of War needs to look as good as God of War Ragnarok, so it's going to take them forever. Low core genuinely better overall. I think so. I think it's a better soundtrack, I'll be honest. I took damage. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, I don't know what people's problem with the soundtrack is. I get that it's different, but it's not that. It's not the end of the world, is it? What changed since 2018? It's 'cause Thingy died. Of course it is. I think they've done it to honour Remy Gazelle, because he passed in 2019. I think that must be why. Why did I do that? I think they've done it because they wanted to honour him, which is really nice. And it's a bloody good soundtrack. I don't know why people are making such a fuss. The old soundtrack still exists. If you're playing on PC, I'm sure you can mod it at some point. Oh, bollocks. Damn it. Pork Ben times 2. Well, maybe it's not a copyright law thing. Maybe they just wanted to change the soundtrack because he died. They wanted to make a new one to honour him. Because in that interview, Christoph was very much sentimental about him. So I wonder if that's why. I think it's to honour him. Yeah, I don't think it's a legal thing. If it is, then they should probably just say that. That would curb all of the people complaining. If they say legally we have to change it, they should just say that. Because then people would understand. But I think it's just to honour it, which is really nice. Heard there's a prototype. There is a prototype in this collection, and it's really cool. Okay, well, we've gotten back to Bongo Hills, but I think we just finish the Dream Forest properly first. Oh, yeah, I forgot he made that noise.
Hey, Rayman! Take this magic seed!
I forgot that he spoke. You'll go. Bye. Goodbye, Joseph. How do you plant? That's how you plant. I'm going to enjoy this game. Me too. I can't fathom people being that upset about the music that it's going to ruin the game. All the review bombs are exclusively about the soundtrack. That's really sad. I don't just mean sad as in like pathetic. I mean like sad as in there's such a shame. Because this game is so much more than its music. The music's a huge part of it, obviously, but it's also every version of Rayman 1. Who cares if the music is a bit different? The original music still exists. What this does mean is that I can make a video all about the soundtrack. So, you know, the selfish part of me is thinking this is great. There's lots to talk about. Does mean I've got to defend Ubisoft though, because I am a fan of the soundtrack. Shit. Did we say that you can rewind? Is that what we agreed? Because, done it now. Weird to dismiss this entirely. Because the soundtrack, yeah. I don't think it's necessary to be that upset about the music, really. But what do I know? Ben, what do you think about the review bomb on Steam? Absolutely ridiculous. Holy crap, you're still live. It's only been 2 hours. You weren't there the day I did an 8.5 hour stream of Rayman 2, were you? Hello, is this the Sands of Time? Don't bring the Sands of Time up to me. It's too depressing. Oh, we can rewind. Right. Come on. There we go. Trophy. Okay, so I can rewind safely and not lose my trophy ability. This is the good news. Yeah, it seems like this is packed with exactly the same glitches as it used to have, which is the music just playing in all the wrong places, which is really funny. Wait, can I get the plum here? Why does Tar Rayzan sound like Yoda? Oh, he does kind of, doesn't he? How hard is the platinum? Oh, Zach-L7G6C. Fucking impossible, mate. You've got to 100% the game to finish the game, right? That's a fact about Rayman 1. You got to complete every version except the Jaguar one, and you can't use the cheats, meaning you can't use the 99 lives cheat, which is a fucker. You try and beat Space Monmouth without dying 8,000 times. It's going to be killer. I'm going to do it, and I'm going to do it on streams, and I'm going to do it by the end of March, obviously. That's what I do. That's who I am. But you want the same edition for Rayman 2 because it's got more ports. It has technically got more ports, but there are more different versions of Rayman 2, of Rayman 1. Are you planning to play the DOS version as a whole? Yes. Now I've finished kind of experimenting and playing around with everything. This is my first proper playthrough of Rayman 1 in this edition. Yeah, so I'll be playing the DOS version to the end, and then I think the Game Boy Advance version to the end, because I know that's based off the PC one. so I'll have all the cage locations kind of still in my head, you know? So I feel like that's probably an appropriate place. An appropriate one to do next. Wonder why they made the cage locations different. I don't know, but I really like that they did. It means it continues to be exciting and different. It means that you can play all 4 versions of these and you're not going to get too sick of it, because it's going to be so different every time. Oh, I love the Magician's music. He's done a great job here. Rayman 2 absolutely needs this treatment, I agree. I really like this idea of having every version of the game. I think that's such a fantastic... Why the fuck was I not collecting the tings? I was just getting to the top. I'm an idiot. Hope there's not water down here. Okay, good. Is it still entertaining to play all these versions of the same game? For me it is. So I've been going for 2 hours and I've been experimenting, and experimenting was fun. I've played Rayman 1 a few times. I played it through very recently. I'm having a lot of fun here still. I think that might change as I get to the Blue Mountains and the difficulty increases tenfold. But we'll see. This live stream has had 4,000 viewers in 2 hours. That's fucking insane. Sorry, it's blowing my mind a bit how many people have been watching. Makes me feel very special. Yeah, I'm just going to check my subscribers, see if it's gone up. We're so close to 9,600. We were on 9,400 when I woke up today. I want to thank everyone again. This is so cool. What do you think if they included the DSi version with all the compressed and truncated music as a joke? Well, they've included the Game Boy Advance version, which is compressed and crunchy, and they did like a deliberately crunchy soundtrack for it. It's incredible. Why is that put the wrong Gmail? Gonna get it tomorrow and give it a positive review to balance the scale. Yeah, me too. So I've got it on PlayStation. I gave it 5 stars. I'm gonna give it 5 stars on Xbox, and I'm gonna have to get the PC version too. I'm gonna order the Switch version physically though. I want that on the cartridge because I don't have many Switch games. When I get a Switch game, I play it so much. I 100% whatever I get on that console, because it's so fun. But it just means I don't actually have that many, so I really want more for my collection. I don't know if you can see them, can you? No, you can't. So I keep my Switch games right at the top of the bookshelf, so you can't see them. There's not many. You deserve 4,000 more as the only Rayman YouTuber. 4,000 people think I'm special. Thank you for covering Rayman and giving us a place to hang out with Rayman lovers. Well, thank you for watching. Yeah, I'm not the only Rayman YouTuber, even slightly. I'm probably the only one, like, covering only Rayman and very little else. But there are lots of people, including Mr. Framerater, who covers Rayman a hell of a lot. And I would have said is more synonymous with Rayman. But hey, I'll take the compliment. Wonder if there's a reason they didn't include the Saturn version. I wonder if it's a Sega problem, and they had issues with the rights for Sega, but also, it's identical to the PS1 version. All of these 5 that we've got are notably different and unique on their own. The Saturn one wouldn't be. I wonder if that's why. Have you 100%ed Mario Odyssey? Actually, no, I didn't. I didn't 100% Mario Odyssey or DK Bonanza, and now normally I do 100% collectathons and platformers and open world games, but I didn't want to stop liking them. And the problem with Mario Odyssey, and especially DK Bonanza, is they're just a bit too big. They're a little bit too big. And that's not a problem, but it just means I will fall out of love with the game if I go all the way. And I don't want to do that. Saturn is probably unnecessary. All I remember is a Firebug level is different. Oh yeah, it does depend on Sega Saturn emulation, which, yeah, as you say, isn't very good. You subscribed after the hit and run videos. Ah, thank you. I'm glad to see, because I did wonder. This is my concern, right? As I don't want my channel to be 100% Rayman. I'd like to cover all sorts of games and, you know, just talk about the things that I like. My concern is, you know, I get to 10,000 subscribers, clearly, quite soon, entirely from Rayman. If I then make Simpsons videos, are people just going to not care because it's not the game they like? Or are they subscribed for me? It's not an ego thing, it's genuinely, is it worth just sticking to Rayman forever kind of thing. But it's good to know that someone who's watching Simpsons videos and now are watching the Rayman ones. What's your opinion on Kirby games? One of the few Nintendo franchises I have never touched for a single second of my life. Mario Odyssey's got a fantastic soundtrack. Jazz Jackrabbit sounds like a mucky film from the 70s. They need to focus on quality over quantity in the next 3D Mario. They always need to focus on quality over quantity, but Nintendo do. And this is what's so incredible about Mario Odyssey and DK Bonanza, is that they focused on quality over quantity. And they still managed to make, like, the biggest games ever that are continuously fun. And I'm not saying I would have got sick of the games because they were bad if I 100%ed them. I would have got sick of them because I got a job, so I don't have as much time to game as I did when I was a kid. So 200 hours in the same game, I just can't do. Even if I'm enjoying the game, I just can't do that anymore and not start to resent it, if that makes sense. So it's not that it's too long and that it outstays its welcome. I'm not the right audience member to 100% DK Bonanza, is what I'm saying. Although I'm sure I would have enjoyed playing it, I just don't have the time. I got Rayman videos to make, come on. Don't think there's a genuine reason to play the DOS version when you have PS1 and Jaguar. I think that's why they've done all the achievements for the DOS version, because it gives you more of a reason to. Corkben has a job. Yeah, in case you didn't know, 9,000 subscribers does not get you a salary's worth of money on YouTube. I know I've got channel memberships open, but I'm going to let you into a little secret. I don't make a lot of money off of that. And all of that money goes into paying 2 artists that I have that make thumbnails for me. And again, they're not getting paid loads. They're getting paid for images once every 2 weeks, which I'm really glad to do. I'm so glad I can commission thumbnails and that technically I'm giving artists work, which is so fun to say, but yeah, I don't make money off of this really, and what money I do make goes straight back into it, so I have to have a job. But I do work from home, so I have less commuting time than a lot of people, which is why I'm able to make videos. Because, yeah, that's how that works. 400 people's love is better than money. 4,000 people's love is better than money. Oh, absolutely. I do this for the love of the game, not for... This is a new section in the DOS version. Oh yeah, that's a reason to play the DOS version, is that they've got extra sections in the levels. But yeah, no, I make these videos for fun, and because I like interacting with you all. That said, if this could be my job, that'd be cracking. So, if you want to become a channel member... I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Unless... Does he have a wife? Not a wife. I have a girlfriend. For 5 years. So, you know. More or less. If marriage was more of a priority for us, then we'd be married now probably, because it's been a while. But it's not big on the priorities list, because it's a lot of money to get married. Does the DOS version have different extended levels? It does, yeah. I think they've removed some sections, so it's not like a definitive case where it's got the levels and then some. It's like they've just changed certain bits. In a minute I'll go into Bandland, and the very opening of Bongo Hills is a bit different as well. May things go well, thank you. Your videos are always so enthusiastic and fun. It's always a flow experience to me. Thank you, I appreciate that. I'm glad you enjoy them, because at the end of the day, that is why I make videos, because... Tarantino, right? Filmmaker. Not a great bloke, but he once said, think about the movie you want to watch most in the world. Does it exist? If not, then you just gotta go and make it. Make the film you want to watch most in the world. So I would just, one day was like, what would I like to see? I'd love to see just a video about Rayman Origins praising the time trials in Rayman Origins. So I just wrote some words down and I made a video, because that's what I wanted to see. I'm not saying I watch my own videos for entertainment. What I mean is, like, I make exactly what I would want to watch other people make, if that makes sense. Please play more games on your channel. I want to branch out and do videos on stuff like Jak and Daxter, Ratchet and Clank, Spyro, games like that, because I'm a big fan of platformers in general. I also have a couple of Assassin's Creed video ideas, but it's such a different audience, I feel like I'd need to branch out to platformers first, and then I can branch out to non-platforming games. But Assassin's Creed's my second favourite franchise, after Rayman. And Beyond Good and Evil's the best game ever, though. That's my favourite game. To that one, I'm going to make lots of videos about that, for sure. You should play Valley of Memory. I know! I've been meaning to. I loved Mirage so much. Mirage is one of my favourite Assassin's Creeds. And I was on holiday when Valley of Memory came out. And then I got back and it was December and it was Christmas and it never happened. I never got around to playing it. I'm desperate to, because I was going to tie it in with a full replay of Mirage and it just never got around to it. Would also suggest Banjo-Kazooie. I adore Banjo-Kazooie, so hell yeah. Have you played the Insomniac Spider-Man games? I absolutely have. Spider-Man 2018 was the first game I ever pre-ordered with my own money. Rayman Legends is the first game I ever pre-ordered as a person. My mum paid because I was a child. But yeah, Spider-Man 2018, loved it. I'm going to say a massive hot take here. I think Miles Morales is the best one. And then 2018, and then Spider-Man 2. You'll watch whatever game I play. Thank you. Hit and run guy, you'd 100% watch Assassin's Creed stuff. I'm actually not a fan of platform fighters, so I played Smash a bit, but I never really got into it. I've played Crash Bandicoot before, so I've 100%ed 1, 2 and 3 in the Insane trilogy. Framerator, if you're still watching, this is the opening of Bandland on the PC version, which is a little bit different. I particularly like this because it feels like a lovely, like a nice transition between the Dream Forest and Bandland. So I've 100%ed the first 3 crashes, and I was in the process of 100%ing the 4th one, and it is the only game I've ever given up on. The only game I've ever set out to 100% that I've ever given up on, because that was too much. Have you ever played the Simpsons game? Yeah, I have. I love the Simpsons game. It's a bit weird, but it's so fun. Oh, this was probably in... I know the Game Boy Advance version is based on the PC port, so maybe it was in that? But it was probably in Redemption, to be honest, you're right. I've never played Frogger the Great Quest. Although I am halfway through developing my own game, which is a Frogger clone called Clogger. So, take from that what you will. See, this does replace the first section though, so now we're straight back to this bit. So swings and roundabouts, you know, the PC port's got lots of new ones, new moments, but it does swap out for other ones, so it's kind of... you don't get everything. What other kind of games would you be interested in seeing on the channel then, if you are avid viewers? If you've just discovered me, sure, but like I'm the people that would watch my Rayman videos. What other kinds of games would you be interested in videos about? I would watch any game you played, and I think most of your subscribers probably would. That's really nice to hear, because... And again, I don't want this to sound like an ego thing, but that means you're watching it for me, rather than you're watching it just for Rayman, which is, you know, that feels pretty good. That does feel pretty good. So that's nice to hear, thank you. Nintendo games, yeah. Now I've worked out how to stream on the Switch, that's going to be a lot easier. Super Meat Boy, oh my god, that would kill me. I don't think I could manage it. Controversial opinion, but you love the 2016 Ratchet & Clank game. It introduced you to the series. I'm going to join in with you on that hot take. The first Ratchet & Clank game I ever played was the 2016 one. I've since gone back and played the original and all of that. But the first Ratchet & Clank game I played was 2016 on the PS4. And like you, I bloody love that game. It introduced me to the series, so maybe I'm a bit biased because of that. But it was a ton of fun. You ever tried Sonic Frontiers? Okay, I've got to draw the line somewhere. Rip Harmony. Yeah, it is sad that that track's not there. Also, what up? You're here. Hello. How are you enjoying Rayman? How are you enjoying this incredible collection, Callum? I've tried all of them. I've tried all the DOS games, like the expansions. I've tried every single main, but it's a fucking incredible collection. I'm so happy. Will you ever do a video ranking Rayman Origins levels? Yeah, so I did the video recently ranking Rayman 1 levels, which, as it turns out, was pretty good timing. Totally didn't do that because of the rumours, and I thought it would be good timing. Definitely didn't do that. But yeah, I'm halfway through writing my ranking for Rayman 2 levels. After that, I'm going to redo Rayman 3, because that video is really old and it would feel out of place, because I want to do basically 5 videos, then Origins and Legends. And I kind of want them to all have the same sort of vibe. So at some point I'm going to take down the Rayman 3 one and redo that. Because I've replayed it since. I think I got the ranking ever so slightly wrong. So I'll redo that one. As long as I like the game, I'll watch you play anything. Nice. Got that 2010 game journalist energy. I kind of see what you're on about, yeah. You like the piranha fish part. That's interesting. I don't like that. I really like the middle part of Eat at Joe's, but I don't like the beginning and the end. Did you ever play any kind of shooters? I'm a big fan of the golden age of Call of Duty. Those. In fact, I've got 2 videos written. One of them is about the first Call of Duty campaign, and the second one is about the second Call of Duty campaign. So I do plan on making those videos. Big Far Cry fan. Rayman 2 level ranking, yeah. It's coming. It was... Ow. Ow! The Rayman 2 level ranking video was meant to come before this. As in, I meant to have it out earlier, but it never happened because I got a bit distracted with all the leaks that were going on. And now that video is taking a back seat because we're doing Rayman 1 videos for the next couple of weeks. Whoopsie. By the way, about more games to cover, sorry to mention it. Prince of Persia. Oh, hell yeah. So, I have the first 5 minutes of a Prince of Persia video written, and it's going to be all about the 2008 Prince of Persia game, because I think that game is wildly underrated and underappreciated. So yes, absolutely. I've never played Team Fortress 2, but I have heard of it. Call of Duty United Offensive. It is the only expansion, but I kind of view... what's it called? Big Red One and Finest Hour as expansions. I know they're the console versions, but... I also have a video planned for Call of Duty 3. I think I was going to do like a retrospective of the first 5 Call of Duty campaigns. Thoughts on Watch Dogs? Massively underrated series. I wish Ubisoft didn't say it was dead. I'd love them to bring it back. Resistance Trilogy is better than Spider-Man. I disagree. I do love Insomniac Spider-Man games. This is the MS-DOS version. But yeah, I'd like some ideas, not only for more games to cover. Very glad to hear that it seems like people are interested in more stuff just from the channel, rather than just Rayman stuff. Obviously right now, for the next few weeks, there's going to be Rayman 1 focused stuff almost exclusively. I have got a little Rayman 2 video coming. It's about probably the worst way to play Rayman 2. But you'll see. That was mostly edited. I think I'm going to finish it off during all of this Rayman 1 stuff, just for good measure, just so it's there. But yeah, give me some ideas for what to do for the 10,000 subscribers special. I don't know if I'm going to make like a special, but got to do something. Even if it's just like a YouTube short, you know? Prince of Persia 2008 was amazing for sure. I actually meant the whole franchise. Oh yeah, no, I know you meant the whole franchise, but I've got a video on that specific game ready. Or like I've got it planned. But yeah, I'd like to do more news-based videos for Prince of Persia, but nothing's happening. Like I'd like to kind of cover more, you know, my update videos and stuff like that. I'd like to do more Ubisoft franchises in general, because it's the company I keep up with the most for obvious reasons, because they're the most bonkers company in the world. But yeah, I don't know. Prince of Persia's a good one to do. Big fan of Far Cry, so I'm intrigued to see what they're doing next with that. And I would very much like to cover them. But yeah, Prince of Persia 2008 was so good. If it's the Rayman DS version, then I ain't watching, no offense towards it. Do you know what? I'd be annoyed if you did watch it. Ah, yes, okay, we're good. What's the best version? The best version's the PS1 version, I think. It's safe to say that. Far Cry 4 is your favourite one. That's a hot take. Mine's Far Cry 5, which is equally quite a hot take, so I can't really say much. So what did Shinobi say about Watch Dogs? I know the Watch Dogs movie's coming out this year, so I know it's not nearly as dead as Ubisoft are pretending, but for some reason they don't have a game coming. Does that mean they've remade Watch Dogs 1? If there's no new game coming? Because if so, that's actually a good move. There's a little resurgence happening with Watch Dogs 1 at the moment. People are pretending they liked it all along, which, you know, it was always good, but people didn't like it at the time. So this OST is weird, right? Some of the tracks are brand new, varying in quality in my opinion. Some are original with new instruments overlaying them, which sounds odd, and some are the full new mixes. Wondering what the legal loops and lack of budget Christoph had to jump through. Yeah, I want to know what happened with that. 2008 Prince of Persia was good, actually. It was different. It was different, but it was unapologetically different. It was good. I loved it. I like the Far Cry game where it has a creepy cult man in the game. It's pretty much all of them. I honestly think Watch Dogs 1 was the best one. And then Legion and then 2, but that's a really hot take of mine. Backpack music. I see what you mean. Was Vast not a creepy cult man? They all were. Do we do one more level? We do Allegro Presto. We do Allegro Presto. Wanted to say that 2008 Prince of Persia did well as opposed to the DMC reboot. Yeah. This is the best level in the game. I'm sorry, I'm saying it. This is phenomenal. I love Allegro Presto. Someone commented on my recent ranking, was like, Allegro Presto at number 1 is crazy. I was like, yeah, crazy good, mate. And I laughed to myself, but, you know, really that was a particularly shit response. Guys, I don't recommend you play this. Who cares? This is a good game. Rayman Redemption is free, but it's a fan game, which is absolutely nothing wrong with it being a fan game, and it's a bloody good one at that. But this is the game that Ubisoft just released today. You don't gotta start complaining about it yet. Rayman Redemption is excellent though, so you know I'm not dissing it. I'm just saying, of all the days to say don't play Rayman 1, play Rayman Redemption, today's not the day. Ever played the GTA franchise called Ben? You know what? I have. I've played GTA 5, of course I have, and I loved every second of it. I never played GTA Online. I didn't care for that. I absolutely adored Bully. I'd never played any other Grand Theft Auto. Like, I've touched briefly Vice City, but that's it. Not San Andreas. Just watched your latest video and it brought me here. Nice one, Dover Deli, if that's how you say your name. This is just peak platforming. This is the best fucking... so good. There are many reasons to have this version of the game, and the behind the scenes stuff is a massive highlight for me. And I know you'll be able to find it all online, obviously. But, man, that interview with Christophe Herral was so nice. He clearly cares a lot. I also hope I'm saying his name right, because I've said it a lot of times now, and he is French, so there's a solid chance my pronunciation's wrong. Bully is an underrated gem. Bully is a fucking masterpiece. I was talking to someone yesterday, in fact, about objective 10 out of 10 games. There aren't many. I think Bully might be one of them. Subjectively, I've got many, obviously, but objectively, I think Bully is a 10 out of 10. I think that's actually a flawless game. We know that Simpsons Hit and Run and GTA should collab. Well, Simpsons Hit and Run is just GTA 3, isn't it? Stop falling. Oh, okay. I'll try. Shit. Oh, I can't even glide. What port is this? This is the MS-DOS version. Oh, I'm right down at the bottom. Oh, for God's sake. Alright, I'm going to do it first try. This time. Almost. Man, best section of the game right here. Right? It's so good. Oh, come on. No. God damn it. I love that he does that little sort of somersault thing. From the main installments, there's not a single bad Prince of Persia. What are you calling Mr. Escape 408 or Mrs. Or Ms. or Doctor? I don't know what you are. Or other. What do you count as the main series here? Because I would argue there's one that's not very good in what I would deem as the main series. But I'd like to know what you think is the main series. A Prince of Persia ranking would be fun, actually. I'd love to rank all those games. Because they're like a full-on, like, 2-hour, go in depth, talk about it at great length kind of thing. At some point, I'm going to rank every single Rayman game released, but I'm talking, like, we're going to do every handheld, we're going to do every different version of every game. So it's going to be one of those ones where the thumbnail is, like, me, like this, and then all the versions photoshopped there. So it's going to be annoying. Wait, if you turn off the music, you'll get a better experience. No, you won't. The music's great. The OG DOS games, Sands of Time Trilogy, 2008, Forgotten Sands, and Lost Crown. Okay. So I would argue... I'm glad you've skipped Prince of Persia 3D. That's not a good game, so I'm glad you skipped that. I would argue the Forgotten Sands isn't very good. I like the Wii version, but I don't think the Forgotten Sands, at its core, is a very good game. Of the ones you've mentioned, it's definitely the weakest. But otherwise, yeah, there's no bad ones. Bloody love the Two Thrones. I think the Two Thrones is really underrated. People always talk about the Sands of Time as the great one, and then the Warrior Within as like the really violent one. But the Two Thrones was fucking incredible. I'm really not well versed on Sonic at all to understand what any of that conversation's about. I've played 2 Sonic games, Sonic Mania and Sonic Adventure 1. You can see why I didn't play any more. No, Sonic Mania was great. But it was exactly enough for me. I didn't finish Sonic Mania and think, I need to play some more 2D Sonic. I finished it, I was like, that's great. That's enough now. The trick with this is to not do what I just did. Or do that. Are the levels the same in each version beside Game Boy? Mostly. So the PC one has a couple of different added sections, but it's mostly the same. Oh, actually, I would have landed that. Yes! Yes, lad! Oh yeah, Michael Jackson worked on the Sonic 3 soundtrack. I don't remember which one it is, but there's a Sonic soundtrack where there's just a guy screaming, I hate anime in the background, and it's so funny. I hear banging. I hear banging from across the room, from across the house. I don't know what it is. Might be the neighbours. 9,600 subscribers. I don't mean to brag. You can't see that. I don't mean to brag, but that's 200 in a day. That's crazy numbers. You're all amazing. I'd be fascinated to see how many people clicked on this stream for Rayman, not knowing who I was. Because I've gotten so many more viewers on this stream than I normally get. I'd be fascinated to see if people have watched this and be like, oh, it's this guy, he's not weird. I am. I may as well follow him. Or if it's from the video I posted today, which obviously is adjacent to this game, so I know it's getting a lot more views than a normal video would, because like the game's trending. So again, it's going to be a lot of people that are interested in the game. Either way, it's cool. The neighbours are banging. I think they are. I mean, normally they punch each other, which isn't great, but hey. You're a newbie. Hey, well, thanks for joining. I'm so glad you did. This music fits absolutely fine. The thing that I like about the soundtrack is that it doesn't matter that it's different, because the original still exists, you know? I like that. Come on, that sounds good. Is that not going to work? There we go. This rewind feature is a godsend. This game's going to be so easy. Man, hearing that Rayman is trending is a real music's maze. It is! It's so fucking good! Rayman is trending. I'm really, really hopeful that Ubisoft... if there really is that much... Because I haven't looked at Steam yet, but if there is a lot of hate about the music, I hope Ubisoft don't listen too much to that, and they see that people are happy that there's Rayman and that he's back, because that is really... That's the best level in the game. That was the best level in the game. It's really good that that this has happened. Like, I hope they pay attention, and I just hope to God anyone from Ubisoft is watching. I know for a fact someone from Ubisoft was watching earlier, because you told me you were. please just do the same thing for Rayman 2. Please. I've loved watching your content since your first video about the Astrobot thing. Holy shit. Cosmic Gem 7775, you're a real one. I'm excited for your views to hopefully increase as actual Rayman content releases. Well, look. My views got a massive spike whenever Rayman news happens. And now Rayman's come out. It's happening even more. It's only 43% positive on Steam. That's awful. People don't like the new music, and like that's absolutely fine, but don't review bomb it. That seems a bit silly. Horton hears domestic dispute from his neighbours, but pretends nothing happens. Yeah. Alright, it's 8 o'clock. I've got to make dinner. More importantly, I've got to eat dinner. So, on Steam you can only upvote and downvote. Oh, so it's like Rotten Tomatoes. It's good or bad. What the fuck did I do? Where did I go? Have I... Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. Okay, that's done. Save and exit. It's either 5 out of 5 or it's 0 out of 5. Exactly, right? So if someone doesn't like it, they don't like the music, but everything else is perfect, they're putting it as negative. And we lose. Well, that was so fun. So that's Rayman 30th Anniversary Edition. That was so good. Thanks for watching, everybody. This is so cool. I hope you all go out and buy it, because this is fun. And I want them to make it for Rayman 2. But yeah, thanks for watching. If you're new here, thanks for watching and joining and maybe following and subscribing if you did. If you didn't, that's absolutely fine. But if you did enjoy and you want to see more, I will be streaming this again at least on Monday. Maybe even on Sunday. Tomorrow's Valentine's Day. Seeing Wuthering Heights. Might be a terrible day. But Sunday, I might be able to stream again. Definitely will on Monday, and I've got Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday off work. So I'm going to be making videos and streaming and having a load of fun with Rayman. So if you did enjoy and you like all of this, feel free to come back. Thanks for the stream. Thanks for coming. With that, I am going to say goodbye. Got dinner to have. You know, chicken and veg. See you, Court Glen. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. This was really fun. Everyone tell them to make Rayman 2. Yep. I reckon that's it.